Who would have thought Guilty Gear would make it this far? The main event of CEO 2022. If there's one person that believed, it is the man to my left. I am Ringe. This is Tasty Steve. How you doing, fam?
You know how I get down one time for the one time. Yo, CEO 2022, make some noise! Yeah. Yeah, you know this is where I live. Guilty Gear Strive is where we live now. And the competition for CEO 2022, I can tell you right now, it's been amazing. I've been paying attention to all the action, and I'm going to tell you right now, Guilty Gear in the U.S. is alive and strong, and the players that we have, you know I'm a Leo fan. We got quite a few in the top 8, so I can't wait to get this started, bro.
And you know you got my boy Zato as well, but the competition level of the U.S. is amazing. And just in general, Guilty Gear Strive is on another level right now. We have 8 of the finest players in the world competing it out. I think maybe the 8 best players at this tournament, period, going at it.
Bro, think about it like this. We don't get a lot of chances to see top-level Guilty Gear Strive for the U.S., but now that Guilty Gear Strive is out, we get to see a lot of it. Regions have their own top players. We all, I'm sure, in this audience have our favorite players who we want to win. I'm a Razzo fan myself, but I can't forget about my boy Jonathan Tene. We got some players out there, so I can't wait to see what happens, and even more so, I love the story that's building all the way up to some of these tournaments coming up down the line for the year. So it's going to be amazing, man. I actually can't wait.
We on the new patch as well. We're going to see who's ready and who's not. You already know I'm ready for this top 8, though. It's going to be a barn burner. And as you mentioned, my boy Jonathan Tenacity in there with the Zato. We got Hotashi, Razzo. We got FlashMetroid. We got generations of Guilty Gear being represented in this top 8.
This is true. You know I'm an old man fan of Guilty Gear. So let's take a look at the bracket real quick while we're at it. I already said that Razzo, one of my favorite players ever, in this top 8, winner's side, going up against Jonathan Tene, the young one. Of course, we have the sorry man himself, Apologyman, going up against Hotashi, who is moist and both wet out on these streets. I'm telling you right now. And then, of course, one of my favorite players, one of the young guns. We talk about generations of Guilty Gear.
Yes.
I was there when young FlashMetroid was introduced to the world of Guilty Gear. I was there, and I can't wait to see what he does against another young gunner, Supernoon, who's been running that RAM I like to see. But my man's been throwing me for a loop on Twitter, so I'm not sure. Of course, we got Showoff K7
in the
coming down there, and he's going to be going up against Solstice. So a stacked top 8 to say the least, and it's going to be a good one here at CEO.
Oh, man, I'd love to see it. We real top tier out here. We real cheap as well. That's what I like to see in my Guilty Gear Strive, man. These players have been playing their asses off. They've been working at it. They're here at CEO. They've made top 8, as you mentioned. There was a long road to go down when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive. We are just beginning. And, of course, we are going to begin this top 8. So I'm going to send it over to the boy, St. Cola, holding it down in the ring. Talk to me, fam.
Sir, let me tell y'all something. I am the voice of Chicago. I am part of the Yoru crew. My name is St. Cola. No, give me that another time. Come on now. My name is St. Cola. Yes, sir. I'm here today to see who's gonna thrive and survive in Guilty Gear Strive. It's time, people, to end the night right with some Guilty Gear Top 8 CEO 2022. You know what it do. Let's get it cracking. Y'all ready? No. Let me hear your voice. Are you ready for Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 CEO? Let's get it. The first player we have is Jonathan Tene. When he comes through, you don't get to play. But first, before that, we're going to have a little bit of razzle dazzle. And that's rated R for ridiculous. Can I get Razzo?
Oh, snap, Razzo. Coming out dripping. I like the style they've been bringing at tournaments recently.
Oh, yeah. One of the things that's happened, we got a brand new Guilty Gear, and I love the fact that we're getting a lot more attitude in our Guilty Gear, man. Guilty Gear is a game of style, a game of personality. I love to see it.
A game of showmanship. Yes, let me hear some noise for Razzo been holding it down.
Yo, I love the razzle, a little razzle dazzle for your Sunday here at CEO 2022. You know I'm happy to see it because I want to see this Leo in action myself. I steal a lot of strats from Razzo. I'm gonna be real.
No.
I'll be real.
I steal a lot of stress from our next participant, so you know.
No. I mean, well, you know what? Go on.
Hello, Daytona.
Woo!
I have two things to say. Trans rights.
Talk to him.
Let them know.
And the Supreme Court.
Oh,
Talk to him,
let's
Razzo.
go.
Talk to
Yeah.
him, Razzo.
You understand
Yeah.
me?
We know where that stems from. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was taking it back, but that's worthwhile. Now, it's time for the Zato King, the best in the U.S., Jonathan Tene!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yo, Jonathan, you just went up.
You see the snap? Oh, he summoned Eddie? Oh, we throwing
Oh,
Kinder
he's throwing-
Buenos outside?
That's what I'm talking about. Look, I might not be the biggest fan of Zato, but I don't know anybody that don't rock with this theme. I'm going to just be real.
You know what I'm saying? So a little lore piece for those at home. The first exposure I ever got to Guilty Gear was Tasty Steve in the car
That's
playing the
true.
Korean Reload
That's
soundtrack.
facts. That's facts.
Where this song takes place at. So
That's
you know,
facts. That's facts.
That's
That's facts.
100% truth right there.
Nah, man, that's real. Look, I love to see some of these newer Guilty Gear players, some of the players I'm being recently introduced to, really taking up the lore, taking up the knowledge of past Guilty Gear, but even more so, these players are definitely putting the title on their backs right now. I love to see the new blood, especially in a new game like Strive. Jonathan Tene been burning up the streets, man. We already talked about this.
Most def.
I'm a big fan of the Zato play, but also we can't not take anything away from Razzo.
Yes.
I've watched Razzo across multiple tournaments, smoke people left and right with the king.
Put him
With the
6 feet
king.
under.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that I love to see the two superpowers clash, to see what's going to happen. This is one of the matchups that we first ran in Guilty Gear ever, bro. Me and you. You know?
Yes, 100%. Yes, this is how I learned Guilty Gear was Zato versus Leo right here. So it's a beautiful thing that we're seeing it represented by, you said, this new generation
Yeah.
of talent. Razzo, an amazing player, has won countless tournaments. Jonathan Tene as well has been grinding it out and placing so well every time he shows up. And to be honest, the tale of the tape between these two is that Jonathan Tene tends to get the better of Razzo.
Makes a lot of sense, you know what I'm saying? That Zato, man. Zato is quite the beast in this game. Definitely one of those characters that if you do not know how to properly defend against, you're not using every instance, bro, of your meter, of all your gauge. I feel like it's going to be so tough. You got to know how to defend, or else you're going to be empty when it comes to resources being able to capitalize on some of the mistakes.
As my man Flash said, when you pick Zato, you delete half the people at character select. Not half the characters, but half the people, because of how much homework you have to do on this character, right? You have to figure out how to fight a 2v1 matchup. That's not
true.
good. But we'll see. Leo obviously gotten some normalization, some tone down. Zato's gotten some changes as well. Pierce is real obnoxious now. We'll see how it's exploited up against Razzo.
Yo, game number one, CEO, make some noise if you're ready. This is Guilty Gear Strive. Letting them know we're alive. Razzo versus Jonathan Tene.
Oh, shout out to Jonathan Tene as well, playing the green team, Zato. You already know. Yeah, with that Eddie meter is going to put this pressure on in the corners. Here's something to cancel. Oh, you cannot escape through the skies.
To confirm, the jump 5P still gets it. And breaks the glass. Early break on the glass. And look at how much life Leo has lost already, bro.
And look at this, the Pierce harassment into the empty low. Built the bar as well. Amorphous will kill in this scenario.
Double
One round.
glass. Double glass breakage.
All day, Jonathan back to back with it.
All right, here we go. Razzo got to change something up. That 2D gets the counter hit, calls out the instant burst.
Wow, perfect timing to reflect the projectile and get the Zato punish.
And as anybody who fights Zato knows, the hardest part is controlling the little Eddie summons, bro. Sitting people in the corner, sticking a pose on them. It's not the funnest thing. Another glass break for Jonathan Tene.
He's going ham right now, son. Yeah, sick empty low. Oh, now Razzo's tired of getting exploited by that Pierce, right? But again, countering the starter with a fireball, and Jonathan on the board just like that.
Quick get 2 quick rounds for Zato.
The tale of the tape, man, I believe Jonathan Tene got the best of Razzo at Series E, and just in general, the history has been in his favor.
Yeah, it's really hard. I feel like that invite to Hill controls a lot of the ground game where Leo likes to operate, right? And if he can't move on the ground, my man can't move at all.
Precisely, right? Well, we got the back turn stance now, the great equalizer.
Nice.
Counter hit, Jonathan trying to poke her out of it.
Flash on the 5Ps. I don't blame Leo trying to do it right there. I don't blame Razzo trying to get out using that flash kick right there because you might would have hit the Eddie and at least you would have got rid of it then, but now you're stuck in this corner.
Exactly, the Eddie-less combo, tried to get the wall slide, didn't quite get there. The empty low block this time, but still the drill pressure. No Eddie for a second.
Defense.
PRC right past that.
What's your idea?
Oh, okay, dash up DP. That's a hell of an idea.
Oh, nice. Tried to swing there, got hit by that back turn S. Stuck in the corner, break the glass.
My man Zato, no health, literally zero guts.
No guts. Because he's a punk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If you want to play it like that,
no, I'm just kidding. That was a friendly poke.
Oh, the wall splat is here. Jonathan Tene, I don't even got to respond because he's doing it for me.
Look how much life already Razzo is down. Another invite to control that ground game, trying to wait for the little Eddie to come back. Once again, PRC, and look at this corner pressure.
He actually did get the trade there, but still, the trade is not what you want. 2D wake up, calling him out.
Oh, back turn once again. Not even going to get a chance for that super to come out. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This might be a done deal. Amorphous. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Get out of the water. Dun, 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 dun.
Respect to Razzo for holding on to the burst as well. Very disciplined way to play.
Nice. 2K gets rid of little Eddie. And it's a lot of pressure, but this is when I want to play. If I'm fighting Zato, the minute that gauge turns red is when I want to make sure I get some outfits started. But Jonathan Tene using those invites to hell, controlling the ground. Nice BRC forward, counter hit, and the knockdown.
He's not the guard point stance, right? So we went the low right there, exposing it.
Oh, 5P trying to bait something out, maybe 6P.
Jonathan in firm control. Ooh, but notice the oppose habit.
I like this. Big knockdown in the corner here. 5P, PRC to get out.
Just takes the pierce range. Yeah, Razzo knowing it's real tough to contest from that space. Oh, the 5H as the stop sign.
Sick the dogs on him. Sick the dogs on him.
100 tension for Razzo. Waiting on for the burst.
Oh, that's going to hit.
Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, a little reckless on that summon.
Uh-oh, and you're going to have a meaty option right here. Just double dash up, close S not guarding the legs.
Yeah.
The 2S is going to do the job.
Yeah, might have been trying for some fuzzy defense select there where we went with the throw afterwards, but a beautiful delay from Razzo, exposing the low.
5K to start it off. I like that S fireball, just in case, you get a little Eddie out there, get rid of it right away, or just make them have to unsummon.
Ooh, yeah, there's a negative. Razzo trying for the dash up pressure, but Tene taking some fireballs now, and a beautiful snipe on little Eddie.
Guard point stance, using that follow-up attack. Oh, nice. 5K almost got the combo, calls out the burst, big counter hit, and here's the knockdown. Sets out a pose. The sandwich.
Ooh, the dash cancel right there. Universal buffs, thank you.
All right, this is definitely gonna break the glass. Bad situation for Razzo, but 50% meter. You can definitely get out of here.
And no Eddie meter as well. Jonathan Tene opting for the damage, and then PRC to make it safe.
Oh, almost got past it right there. Dash, a little delay right there, gets past the 6P, jumps out of the invite. Oh, air throw, and what a play. Jonathan Tene looking like he sniped that jump from a long distance away. Had the meter on deck, calls back to back dash from Razzo, and was ready for the jump.
Yeah, great coverage after the Drunken Shade whip. Really harassing with the lows when they show oppose as well.
Nice dash up, knockdown, here we go again. Let's play this game, hold the frog.
Oh, yes, the standard stuff, good blocks, but does he the legs and a damn
pop
thing.
that pimple,
That's meaty situations. What are we doing? Oh, actually just respects the flash kick and backs up.
But also just gives a chance to summon that frog again. Another damn feint.
From the three-point line that time. RC backwards with the Eddie. That will be enough to kill Jonathan Tene. 2-1 on a perfect.
Jeez. Jonathan Tene.
No. That's Jonathan Tenacity.
Tenacity, excuse me.
You already know. JT in the building right now, but Razzo obviously not going to go quietly into the night. See how they respond.
Okay, calls out. Really trying to scout that oppose. I love the fact that Razzo chose to go for that dash up throw. Makes you want to second guess it sometimes. But I like Jonathan Tene sticking to his guns.
Yeah, and actually got the drills out unexpectedly, but Razzo still able to flash kill their way out of it. Yo, just for the insult to injury right there, because Eddie was up anyway.
Oh, 6H trying to keep the corner. He'll take this pressure. BRC gets the counter hit and the corner. I like that Berserker to get out of there. Backdash, BRC oppose.
Yeah, immediately the opposed summon. I think that's a little strange, but either way, Razzo gets 6 speed as they try to make their way in. Great oppose usage from Jonathan Tene throughout this set. Oh, the 5H, no Eddie left.
The IBs looking good. 5K gets the whip punish and misses that combo confirmed for the flash kick to get the knockdown. And unfortunately, that's going to be another round. Razzo in trouble right now.
And that's a beautiful burst save combo from Jonathan right there, too. Canceled the first 2H and the second one hit high enough to where it would have whiffed.
Razzo needs something right now. There's a throw.
This is how we started.
Ooh.
The great equalizer, back turn stance. You in the Lion's Den now,
you
fam.
tried to move. This is going to hurt. Ugh, a pixel.
That heart is mine. It's inevitable at this point. Ooh, put that oppose away.
And answers with a perfect of their own. Razzo, I see you. At 5H.
Up here, still just making it so tough to maneuver around. Great job from Jonathan, baiting out the button with the oppose and then punishing.
Oh, nice try to use that 5H again. Calls out the early burst from Jonathan.
Jonathan, he can feel the winner's finals.
Oh, wow. Try to hit a button, gets hit by the S.
The Amorphous, this might be enough.
Oh, this is definitely enough. Dun, 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 dead. Wow. Wow.
Jonathan Tene taking it and advancing to winners finals of CEO 2022.
Razzo, unfortunately, going to go down to that loser side, but luckily enough, still has games to play. Jonathan Tene wins this time around, going to go to that winners finals. What a spot to be in, especially when you're looking at who's left. You still got Hotashi in there. You still got FlashMetroid that could potentially be up there. It's some heavy, heavy competition here. One might say even a heavy day's worth of competition. I'm just saying, man.
I feel you on that one. I like that, Steve. You know I like Jonathan Tene, man. I'm a big fanboy of his Zato. So the fact that he's guaranteed top 3, we're going to see him later for winners finals, is definitely making me glow on the inside. And out, probably.
Well, I can say with 100% assurity, this is one of the matches I was looking forward to. We got coming up. We got FlashMetroid coming up versus Supernoon.
No, that's losers.
That's losers. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I misspoke. Ooh. We have Apologyman coming up against none other than the Moist's very own Hotashi.
I like that you don't miss a moment to remind the folks at home that he's sponsored by Moist.
No, you got to
let
them know.
Charlie, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know, man. Let them know.
Yeah, and that's what Hotashi's been bringing. I love the showmanship to him as well. I mean, he's just been bringing it all.
Look, that's exactly the way it goes. But I believe we're about to go to the ring right now. We got more players coming out. St. Cola, the holiest of colas. Let them know.
Yes, sir, we back with sick, but we ain't done yet. Y'all having fun though? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun up here. I ain't playing, that's why. But I am out here emceeing and giving y'all some great Guilty Gear Strive top 8. Still on the winner side. Boy, oh boy. Let's see what's next up. Oh, not saying sorry for this one. We have Faust has been found, no longer lost. It is Apologyman!
Okay, Steve, I'll let you in on the secret here. I heard that we're getting a new Faust item.
A new Faust item? Hold on, bro.
Reveal a new Faust item.
Apologyman taking it upon himself.
Hidden note to the patch. This is an Apologyman exclusive item. Just look out for it. Just look out for it.
Baghead himself.
Ooh, he's shining.
Sorry, not sorry.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? That's a Red Bull hat. That's a Red Bull player, none other than Apologyman. Welcome to the squad. Man, make some noise for Apologyman, yo. My man is now officially part of the Red Bull crew as a player. That's what I like to see. My man's been doing a lot of work on this side anyway, whether it comes to events, whether it comes to playing in events, a worthy sponsorship, and my man got the scalpel. That's how you know he's about to do work.
Beautiful stuff right there. I'm so glad Red Bull has picked up Apologyman. It's a beautiful thing. He's going to be tossing energy drinks at everybody now.
That's
you don't
dangerous.
got to just worry about meteors or afros, bro.
I want the afro. Don't hit me with the can, bro. I feel like that would hurt. And Faust items, he's way too good this season. I'm not even trying to.
You know?
Look, he can't be tossing cans. That'll hurt people.
All right. Let's get his opponent out here. We get a little wet and wild. Now, Miles, when it comes to Hotashi!
Right there on his chest, though. Right there on his chest, though.
Real moist hours.
He said real moist hours.
It's always moist hours when Hotashi's on the screen.
Can we talk about the fact that the jersey literally just has a drip on it?
You know?
Can we talk about that? That's powerful, bro.
You seen his pad now, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. He color coordinates and everything.
I actually respect that. You know I'm a man of matching outfits, bro. You got to make sure you all synced up across the board.
Real spiffy long sleeve you got on, by the way, Steve.
Hey, you know how we get down.
You know? But yes, of course, this is going to be two titans facing off right now, Hotashi and Apologyman. Two anime players from previous games, right, that have transferred their skills to so many games at this point. My man Hotashi, obviously from that Exert legacy. Apologyman from that Blaze Blue style of background, but he's played Exert. He's played Plus All. He's played Dragon Ball. This man is an anime legend at this point. And
now,
Hotashi really looking to cement his legacy, right? Exert was really his standout performance. That's where he has all the results. So he's looking to transfer that into Strive. Obviously already doing a great job. North American Evo Online 2021 champion, Arc Revo America champion. So this man's accolades are already adding up. But we got some changes in the recent patch, right?
That's true.
Nagoriyuki got some things. Apologyman got some things with Faust.
No, that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like Faust, you heard St. Cola. My man is not lacking anymore. The items that my man's tossed, they all hurt. I feel like some of the changes that they gave him really does flush out his gameplay. I know this for a fact because it's been an uptake in the Faust games online. I know something's different. Something in the water, you know what I'm saying? Might be a little different, but let's talk about Hotashi. You talked about some of the feats that he has. I feel like you're looking at the premier Nagoriyuki in the country when you watch my boy Hotashi. My man is way too nice with it. I felt like he's optimized it, whether it's playing with the blood gauge out of mind or in mind. No matter what the changes is, Hotashi knows how to play this character.
See, I like that you bring up the fact that he really has the complete game plan.
Yes, he does.
When it comes to Nagoriyuki, he knows how to exploit the pops on max blood gauge. He knows how to keep it from doing so. And he's already been in the lab grinding these changes, right? S-Normal's now affected by the blood gauge. Are you serious,
Whose idea was that?
Are you serious?
Whose idea was that?
10 frame 2S,
10 frames for no reason. You could just whip it in front of me. But look, yo, CEO, I got a question. If you want Hotashi to take it, make some noise. Okay. You guys are making me feel like you guys might want Apologyman to win. Make some noise. These guys are sounding pretty sorry out there. I like to hear it.
But that's the thing. Hotashi thrives off being a villain. We've seen it time and time again. He's ready to have the showmanship on deck. Pour the salt in the wounds of his opponent.
Faust definitely would not like that. That is not something Faust would be okay with.
No. He operates around open wounds frequently, obviously, as a doctor. You got to keep the salt far, far away.
All right, here we go. Hotashi, forever rocking the green, though. I so respect it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, any true anime fan we respect, you letting the intros rock. Yo, you see my man pointing? He's like, you.
My man said, let's take a look. We're going to examine your gameplay right now.
All right, here we go. Oh, you see my man just duck under the forest?
The weird punishes already from Apologyman. Oh, no. Mini Faust activation on hit as well now. Buffs all day.
Bro, Mini Faust is absolutely a problem. My man actually throws an entire tantrum if he doesn't get his way, even when you touch him. Oh.
PRC in the whip throw. Oh, one more again. Hotashi.
Bro, did you look at the blood gauge? It was empty. My man was calm the whole time. Oh, this donut and the trumpet. Let me in. Beyblade, let me in.
Definitely two unfortunate items to keep Nagoriyuki out. Now keeping you locked out. Look how much wrist that cranks on the close S.
Oh, the jump dust.
Oh! This won't be the animation, right?
Nope.
Oh, but it will get the single hit.
2K keeps the corner. You can see the faultless.
Look at this wrist gauge, son.
Yo, danger.
Now, level 2 blood as well.
Hold these meteors.
Nice ground bounce got out for a little bit of a follow-up.
Oh, nice PRC to get out of there. Hold these bananas. You need the potassium.
Damn, easy. Easy pickup. There's a trumpet on the way too. Apologyman's RNG has not been great this round.
Bro, look at that. Look at that wrist gauge, though. Ooh. Look at the defense from Apologyman, though.
Oh, I'm cool and collected.
Oh, the Carpenter Hammer. Take this weight.
Scott was trying to jump at him. He's blocked. Oh, 5K can't get the punish, though. The trumpet's trying to play around that. You don't want that. Oh, takes it with a Beyblade. So smart.
Bro, this dude Apologyman risk has been this high for like 15 seconds now, and it's making me nervous. Oh, the Clyde Drexler finger roll.
Oh, but he popped.
And now you get bit. Oh, gave me his stomach. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here.
Hotashi knew he was trying to FD to prevent the pop, but it's like as soon as you go for the OTG, it's going to pop anyway.
Nice 5P to keep out Nago. Take this weight, though.
My goodness. Better move that.
He was talking about that RNG. Speaking of, yo, double afro, hold that. And the bomb on the back end.
Oh, yeah, that's going to ignite the afro. Oh, yeah. Just actually takes the hit. Oh, with the last minute cross up with the scarecrow off the meteors.
But drops the S. Still gets the pickup. Calls out the burst from Hotashi. Hotashi in trouble.
So Nagoriyuki players love that backdash. Got clipped there.
Oh, once again, not going to get the animation, though.
Indeed, responding with a super. Oh, he gets the
but
full
the 4S. The entire Gatling goes to the corner.
Oh, wow, 6H anti-air. Stay that ass on the ground.
Uh-oh. Check.
Yo, tornado out. What a great way to call Hotashi's pursuit out.
Yo, mix.
Oh, he got the trumpet, but it didn't matter. My goodness.
Wow. And once Hotashi giving himself a round of applause. I dig it.
Ooh, he is feeling it right now. I see you, Hotashi.
I'm going to tell you right.
The lightning coming off his eyes.
Bruh. Young Hotashi. Yo, the duck under the far S again.
Second time. Although we playing tunes, nice way to avoid. Wow.
Yo. The way the screen shakes when you block the 2H, bro.
Finally, another mini Faust, but no, he just ignores the Nagoriyuki.
Oh. Put my man in a bag like a sack lunch. Hold that. Oh. Okay. Mix. Back to the middle of the screen. Oh, 5P. That slowdown on those counter hits now makes it a little easy to confirm. And the glass break.
With the wheelchair, brother. Right to the ankles. Right
Watch
to
the ankles.
Oh. The Undertaker, eyes rolling back to his head. Uh-oh, Scarecrow on deck. Oh, not even.
Nah.
He knew he was thinking about it so hard. He was trying to PRC for the slowdown. No chopped and screwed here.
No meter, that's like a real mix. You don't know if he's going to do the teleport up top or actually going to hit the Scarecrow. All right, burst, but still in the corner. Beyblade to let me in, and the trumpet for the items. This is not good.
Breaks the wall with the 2H. My goodness, a hefty life lead for Hotashi now, and the blood draining just a little bit.
Oof. Okay, the scalpel. Oh, Beyblade let me in. Gets hit by a couple of items on the way down. The banana peel and the hammer.
That was so good, actually. We ran the combo quite well. Oh, you reaching. Hotashi teaching.
Yo, spent all of his meter on that one. Spent all of his meter to get the PRC and still spends it to get the super to get the kill.
Hotashi's super usage has been super on point in this set so far.
Just his meter usage overall, man.
Facts.
Wall break, close S this time. Just about 50% gone. What you gonna do? 6H. Oh. Yo, these normals are affected now. My blood pressure goes up, yours too, because you gotta block these bad boys. Side switch almost got the combo. BRC.
Oh my
baits
goodness!
The burst, and I know you gotta be tight about that.
Hotashi baiting the gold burst. That's mine.
That's mine. Dang, they already said it's over.
Look at the crowd. Yeah, that's basically taking the burst right there.
Oh man, Apologyman in trouble right now. Down 2 games. Oh, jump dust this time. Early usage on the burst. So this is good. That's a win on the side of Apologyman.
Ooh, the Beyblade cut off this time. Oh, what a response. Get that bomb out of here. Tried to do it again, but now.
Yo, bomb volleyball. It's a dangerous game. You better watch those normals.
We're going to get the afro ourselves. Just play that space. I like it.
Yo, just throwing the items, throwing the bombs to the other side of the screen, but slowly getting cornered. This is not good.
Beautiful from Apologyman, though. If you're going to risk the scalpel, have that RC to back it up.
Yeah, that PRC on the 5K right there, which is now actually an anti-air. Works really well, gets a combo.
Oh
conversion.
my goodness, the combo with the homies. Are you serious?
Yo, and the full usage of the meter, gonna get the wall break. Look at the blood, look at the damage, look at the fun.
Well, Hotashi just made high fights with that one. Oh my goodness, he's trying to walk all up in his personal space.
Oh, wow. Gets past the meteors, gets the finger roll air throw. This is set point for Hotashi. Winners finals is in his sight.
The lightning is coming off his eyes. The door is open to the zone right now.
Oh.
Ooh, the Shizu as well. You trying to punish that? You thought it's because -3 you can punish? Nah,
And
hard
you're staying
knockdown.
here. And you're staying here. Get scooped. RC dead.
Smoked. Hotashi winners finals.
And put the mask on. And then goes to the win.
Yeah. So it's hey, I mean winners finals, nice.
Wow. Hotashi with the pop-off, well-deserved.
Yeah.
Going to winners finals. We already know who's waiting for him. Jonathan Tene is going to be that opponent.
Yes.
But now we get a chance to take a look at the loser side, the lower bracket if you're trying to be nice.
Yeah, or the learner's bracket, as my man IFC Ice likes to
Hey.
call it. Shout out to Can Opener. Of course, we got plenty of Can Opener entrants in this tournament as well. But yeah, man, a hell of a winner's bracket so far. We got our winners final set. Jonathan Tene versus Hotashi, a Zato versus Nagoriyuki matchup. We'll get to the lore of that when it's time. But as you mentioned, taking a trip down to the losers bracket where we got more elite competitors waiting to give y'all that strive action.
But first, we're going to take a look at a replay before we get to these next player intros. It was actually pretty crazy. My man hit him with the smooth 3-0, but I love the corner control no matter what. Hotashi did a great job of actually keeping that corner, even though we saw Apologyman right here, keeping his poise, keeping his wits about him in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Apologyman played it solidly, honestly. He got a lot of bad RNG. I'm not going to make excuses for him. He got a lot of bad RNG. He still could have won the set. But Hotashi, like I said, man, the way he was playing, he just had all the right answers. We saw him air throw him in the middle of, like, item super. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. Yeah, exactly. That replay. Just a nuts to be able to navigate all those obstacles, comboing off the goons as well. That's what led to this. Like, his situational awareness and his conversions off the charts.
Yeah, you got that. Speaking of awareness, you talked about how he got past those meteors, right? And if you get at a certain spot, you don't even have to worry about the meteors. The fact that he dashed forward, I think he even Fukio'd forward, got the air throw, makes a lot of sense, man. My man, he was ready. Hotashi deserving that spot in winners finals.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. So as you mentioned now, next up, I believe is going to be K7 Showoff versus Solstice. So we're going to get, I know he's been experimenting with a little bit of Nagoriyuki K7, but I heard that the work he's been doing in this tournament is still on the tried and true, the Leo.
Really? You know, I've been paying attention to K7, saying that they were going to pick up like more characters just to learn the spread a little bit, which is really smart now, especially for Strive. But with that being said, I want to get to these intros. So back to the Saint Cola in the ring. Let's check it out.
It's about to be a real sad time. We are on the loser side of the bracket. So to toe tag him and bag him and send them home. Let's see who's going to win between these two players. Let's start with the CEO champion, the Beast will feast, K7 Showoff!
Hey, and my man came out to the Leo theme. That's how you know he's a king.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. And still repping the tried and true. We know where my man K7 came from. Peep the mask. We know where he started, but we know where you at right now. You're playing some Guilty Gear Strive, my man.
This is a Mortal Kombat champion.
This is an MK champ, baby.
In addition to being the reigning, defending CEO Guilty Gear Strive champion as well. He's going for the back-to-back. He's going for the two-peat. He won in Orlando. Can he win in Daytona?
All right, here we go. Brother's song.
God damn, relax. Match ain't even started yet, Brody. His opponent. The sun shines only on this ram. It's time for Solstice!
Solstice coming out to the stage. Another Ram that I feel like everybody should be paying attention to. I know there's people out there, they only see one, but I'm going to tell you right now, Solstice has been one of the most consistent when it comes to sticking with the character, on top of innovating a lot of what this character has to do, regardless of the changes they give. It ain't like she's bad, but my man is definitely out here making sure.
And as you mentioned, Solstice actually a Ram fan before this game.
Yeah,
actually played a lot of Ram in the Excedrin, has done well in that game as well. I believe won the last Frosty Faust tournament on the character.
Yeah.
So yeah, the love goes beyond just how top tier she is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like I really, and you know how I am, man. I'm a character truest through and through. So I really do like to see players sticking with their characters no matter what. But I will say, I'm interested to see how my man K7 is going to get past any of these normals.
I will never forgive you for not dropping Spider-Man. I just want you to know that. But that's beside the point, of course. Now, we're going to have Solstice versus K7 Showoff, as you mentioned. And yeah, man, I know a lot of Ram players, they don't like the Leo matchup. But Leo, he's got him toned down a little bit.
They've definitely he got hit by the car just a little bit. He's a little bit softer, you know what I'm saying?
I like to say the Leo players went from having 50 billion net worth to 5 billion net worth. Like, you know, you guys are still rich as humanly possible. But, you know.
We still got the tools, you know what I'm saying? K7, one of those people. Also, I know I talk about Razzo, but K7 also out there leading the Leo charge when it comes to representation for this character.
So, yeah, absolutely. K7 was the first Leo that I was truly impressed by in this game. Sonic was doing great work on the character as well, but K7 really felt, to me, like he unlocked the character before everybody else. Like, he was one of those ones that was establishing the flash kick intimidation early and then being able to read his opponent so well where they would dash up and block it, and then he would take his turn with a dash up throw himself or just dash up pressure in general. And I mean, he is so good at that. I believe that's part of the NRS background.
I was actually just about to say,
Go ahead.
The fact is that like Strive really does put you in this situation where you have meter to do with at a short amount of time. You're going to spend that meter for either defense or offense. I feel like K7 has truly optimized those options when it comes to playing with Leo. Really does know how to keep you on your toes, as well as being like, yo, am I going to swing here? Am I about to get meaty? Am I about to die? That's one thing, you know. Yeah. However, still, Ram got some buffs, bro. You can actually use this other super now. It takes off a chunk of damage. Like, in all honesty, I really want to see what Solstice has done. I mean, he's done more than enough at this point because now in this top 8.
Most definitely, the super got buffed, the 2S got juiced, faster startup, lower recovery. Yeah, Ram players definitely living the life right now.
All right, here we go. Yo, guys, you want K7 to win? Make some noise. What about Solstice? If you want Solstice to take it, let him hear it. Little back and forth, little back and forth. I like the ass, though. I like the ass, though. All right, here we go. Somebody's going home.
Oh, that's true, Steve. This is the losers bracket action. So no safety net here. No losers bracket to fall back on for these fellas. They're already here.
I like the stand H right there, playing the range game.
I think that's so important when it comes to Leo, right? Being able to guard point, stance it, and just in general, the reverse speed as well. You get to manipulate your opponent so heavily off that button.
Catches the back dash.
Oh, but now you know how Ram gets down in the corner, but Leo responded like the king he is. And I love that right there. The burst bait into the cross-up, that was layers.
Ram gets to play now. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to see so much more of this super now because that last little chunk absolutely hurts.
Didn't even need the wall break damage. Actually died from that last minute chunk.
SH, ooh.
Long distance. You know, they made it more recovery, but it is a bit better of a button in terms of the range.
Oh, the guard point. Another thing that they changed about this character. Big damage you going through the glass.
And it's going to be plus frames as well off that stage change. Ooh, trying to shimmy him, but no bite.
I love the fact that K7 is always aware of the burst.
Oh, yes, and that's another change they gave Leo, actually, and Showoff gonna ride that momentum off the corner cross-up berserker slash to victory.
I know a lot of Leo players still get used to it, but I definitely feel like it's a buff more than anything, bro.
Yeah, that is a good look right there. We're just, you know, for us playing against Leo, that is a safety net being in the corner, but no longer.
Right? Sucks for you guys, but oh well.
At least when it comes to the berserker slash, there's no fun with anything else being in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, wow, there's that 2S. There's that 2S. They increased the range on it like you said before. That is not good.
Oh, no. Solstice is going to be able to go into the... Ooh, with the Bato. Give you both supers. Like I said, this man is a fan of the character. He wants to show off all the tools.
That's exactly what you want. Yo, Solstice.
Looking good for sure. They're looking like they're feeling it as well, man. I love seeing these players looking like they're in the zone.
It definitely feels like Solstice has answers for a lot of the play options the K7 is going for, just stopping that ground game, which is what we talked about before. As Fireball using that guard point once again, dash up throw.
Tries for the pillar, but nobody from Solstice once again, just playing solid defense in the corner. Oh, but runs back into the third Rekka. Didn't think they would commit.
PRC gets the side switch with that combo, and look at the damage already. Does for the reestablishment and the wall break. Oh my god.
Just like that, no super necessary. Nice insta block, and actually got the dash up punish. Ridiculous stuff from K7.
Well, I like the delay right there. Berserker, IB gets the punish throw. Here we go.
Can't quite finish it off. You never want to give Leo this chance.
I love the fact that K7 dashing forward, waits just a little bit, looking for the burst.
Ridiculous, says anti-air.
K7 still alive, can't take a hit. Can't take a hit.
How much magic you got in this Pixel Dog? Not enough when 2S is in the way.
Improved.
Yeah.
Improved.
Yeah.
You really do start to see it a lot more. 2K gets the counter hit, but actually goes up and gets the throw. Wants that corner control.
Uh-oh. K7 now, in the corner. We got a couple of throw loops coming now. Oh, you thought you could move?
Oh, okay, gets the S. Goes in the Rekka and ready with the throw. K7, not intimidated.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Solstice was looking for, but didn't get whatever it was. Does expose the guard point stance with the low. Oh, shout outs to -3. That's nerfs.
Yeah, that 5K definitely got nerfed. Wow, the 2S pickup on the combo in the corner calls out the burst. K7 in trouble. Big fireball. PRC to keep it safe, and another 2S because K7 tried to take a step forward, and no, son, you're stuck.
Man, that 2S is so juiced now, bro. And that's the approach they took to kind of handling the 6P meta, right? They buffed a lot of 2Ss in this game, whether it be the hurt box, hit box, whether it be the startup and the recovery. You're going to see it a lot more from a lot more characters.
No, it definitely feels like in this recent update, they really want you to play that grounded neutral game a little more, but not at the ranges that you could originally play it at. They want you to get a little closer, try to make that gamble, fish for the counter hits, and then get your damage after that. Maybe you have a setup after the knockdown. And it's very, very evident. Oh,
K7 locks in the Nago. You see, I've heard his Nagoriyuki is quite good. I know that a lot of work has been done with Leo this tournament, but sometimes, especially in these matchup-heavy games, you gotta have a backup.
I'm gonna tell you right now, K7's been on the the Nago, just having him in the on the back pocket for quite some time now. I believe ever since season 1, just didn't play them as much or even in tournament like that. So, but here we go, the Nago to deal with the Ram. Solstice sitting pretty with the 2-0 lead.
You can tell Solstice still feeling it. The dash up 2K to start the round.
Oh, the 6P.
Long distance on that one. Level 2 blood already. Speaking of long distance, all these normals are from Steph Curry range.
Oh. All 3-pointers, bro.
Yeah, all day.
Oh, SH. Hold this sword on the dartboard. Big damage here.
Oh my goodness, with the beam super as well. This is Nagoriyuki, most effective health in the game, and look how he's getting chunked.
My man is getting chewed up damage-wise on the wall, and the wall break on top of that.
Oh, you locked up, and K7 knocking him let out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. Stuck in the corner. No swords for Ram, though. Gets one back. IB, RC. Oh, let me get some. Let me get a bite. Oh, not enough. K7 in trouble. This is set point for Solstice right now.
Great job from Solstice, really keeping that one holstered until a clutch moment.
Dash up 2K, and I love the way Solstice is using that, because that dash up 2K, dash up 2S, really starting to take a toll.
See, K7 got Carlo again, and now beaten to the punch. Oh, the beams.
Oh my God, not the beams.
The beam dream.
This is not good at all. Not a lot of meter. Wow.
Oh, Beyblade's out though. That was so smart, but not enough. Throw punish on the -8 for the far S2 hit. Great stuff from Solstice, taking it 3-0 over K7.
Yo, guys, do me a favor. Make some noise for K7. They will be going home, but what a showing here at CEO 2022. I'm definitely a fan, and I know we're going to see them around a lot more. Don't you even worry about it. You going to eat the nachos on camera? That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Not going to share, huh?
Nothing can stop the hunger. I know. Did he bring the rest of the
See,
class?
that's why you don't do that. You can't be on camera eating and not bring some for the class, bro.
Damn. It'd be like that. I understand. We out here at CEO. It's a savage land, you know.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the hard things about that matchup that happened was the switch to Nago. The minute you block a sword in the corner, you can't dash. You're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're really gonna spin that Fukyo to get out of there. But even that's a gamble, and against Ram, it's gonna be scary.
Yeah, we saw the Beyblade out of the corner as well. That's another good answer, but it's such a heavy blood.
Yeah.
You know,
it consumes a lot of blood. It definitely consumes a lot of blood if you think about it, because if you spin that and then you pop, then you're essentially dead, especially versus a character like Ram, who really does have full screen control in a lot of instances.
Yeah, and so because of that, it's not always an option, right? Sometimes Nagoriyuki is truly locked out or going to be forced to pop max blood, and it's not a good look. But Solstice, a supreme look for him as well. So, of course, we are going to round out this last round of losers top 8 with two of my favorite players in the world. It is going to be Supernoon versus FlashMetroid. My goodness, Steve. How you feel about this?
So look, I gotta tell you, I'm always a fan of the boy FlashMetroid. Like I said before, I was there during the intros, during the intro to Guilty Gear. But speaking of intros, my man St. Cola's got the duties tonight, so we're gonna send it to the ring for more. St. Cola, take it away.
Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. And the loser side match, baby. And the loser side match. It's always over in the Flash when you got to fight. Flash Metroid!
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Drop it. Hands in pocket. We know what we came to do.
Man, Crocs comfy.
Every person that came out with the Korean soundtrack theme, y'all know I love you.
What, you got to show the camera, bro.
Bro, you got to show the camera. What was that?
I know you can hear me, Flash. Also, this is
Pillars of the Underworld?
one of the greatest songs in existence
Facts.
ever. Not just fighting games, not
Facts.
just video games.
I guess I got to speak a little louder. His opponent is my GOAT, for real, for real. He's just like me. It's Supernoon!
Yo.
He got a whole sword with him.
Yo, Lazarus. Supernoon.
Let him know. My goodness, this is heavenly.
Right? This is, I feel like we need to be in the church. Focus.
Focus, please.
Focus.
Oh, he just sent the tweet.
He
Don't
just
worry,
sent the
I got
tweet.
you. I got y'all at home. He tweeting this during my intro. This new Supernoon. OD as per usual with the crimson tints on. Oh.
The book bag.
The book bag. This is why the MC's got to hold the rope open. You feel me? Some wrestler veterans in the building. But good stuff to Supernoon. We sat down. Everything is all calm, cool, and collected. Now, Steve, you mentioned you saw young FlashMetroid when he was a fledgling in Guilty Gear and fighting games. Now, we also saw Supernoon when he was a fledgling in fighting games.
Supernoon used to come over to the house and play video games with your boy, so I'm definitely a fan of Supernoon as well. That's why I'm so conflicted, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Supernoon. I'm definitely a fan of FlashMetroid, but I'm also a fan of Guilty Gear, and may the best player win. But with that being said, let's talk about some of the character options we're going to see. FlashMetroid, known for the Axle, most notably known for the Kai. Been doing work for a minute, even before the season, had the Pocket Kai, and I love the plays that I've seen my man Flash do up until this point, as well as showing up in this top 8.
Absolutely. I think FlashMetroid, great character choice for the way he wants to play, right? Kai Kisei, very stable type character. But honestly, what I'm most impressed with Flash is he does the little things so often. He FDs block strings to make sure you're out of range and then immediately punishes them. He looks for landing frame punishes. He manipulates the way you move about the air. Like, he is just an expert Guilty Gear player. And on the other hand, Supernoon also likes to stabilize the neutral a little bit. That's the type of Ramlethal he plays. He doesn't like throwing out swords. He doesn't want to risk that. He knows how powerful Honovas are.
That's real. That's real.
It's definitely going to be a clash of two players that are looking to control neutral very safely.
Well, look, I got a question for the crowd out there. I know you guys remember Flash. He definitely used to live here. But if you would like FlashMetroid to take it, make some noise! And I know we're a long way from the West Coast, but if you want Lazarus Supernoon to take it, make some noise!
Okay, my man Supernoon, a bit of a journeyman, right? He had his little stint in the East Coast, now residing in Vegas. But here we go.
Here we go, here we go. There's that Kai, that orange Kai. And you talked about how really both of these players really like to control the screen for the most part. Both of these characters really good at it, especially with the changes they gave my man Kai this season.
Absolutely, he definitely got some disjointed normal love, so we might see that, but ooh, no full tray arcs and the burst bait from Supernoon early.
Gets to throw back to the corner you go. Trying to bait out something big, apparently maybe the DP coming, but not this time. Stuck on the wall, you might be dead.
Ooh, you see that the dash back at the end, the jump K, caught FlashMetroid trying to get busy on Wake Up.
All right, here we go, round number 2.
Got back up at the round start, that's plus frames.
Using that S. You talked about those normals being used, and this is another example of it. Making sure, Supernoon's making sure he's in range to make this happen. No useless normals being thrown out there.
Got the back dash, but not for anything else. The counter hit Diary Claw, but too far to pick up a combo. But now we in the corner. Yeah, don't move. Sacred Edge gonna keep you locked down.
Good defense on the side of Supernoon, though.
Very disciplined so far. Not trying to stick his hand in the blender whatsoever, and makes the escape.
Oh, 5K, okay.
Clean anti-air. Ooh, wanting to keep the corner as well, not opting for the wall break.
Little IB there to make sure it's okay.
That wrist gauge getting cranked.
It's getting dangerous. Oh, backdash ass. That was godlike.
Yo, you are not escaping this corner, not until I break the wall with your core.
And that's game number 1.
Yeah. I kind of felt like it was round 1. It kind of caught me off guard, right?
I was like, that was game number 1. I saw the camera change. I was like, oh, that was a game. Oh, dash up throw.
No, I'm playing with his soul right now. Dashing in, dashing out. FlashMetroid, he likes to respond in kind.
Oh, run up throw again. This has been one of the best things that Supernoon has been doing to get that momentum started. Oh my God, the bait on the burst almost been big trouble for Flash right there.
What are we gonna do? Oh, tries to stick out a poke with the 2K, but gets counter hit for it. Wall splat into the wall break. Noon on a roll.
That's first round, game number 2 already. Nice. Ooh, wow, SH, back to the corner you go.
Nice. Getting back throw pressure. Ooh, try to bait out a burst right there, but Supernoon not gonna give it to him.
Like the dash cancel right there. A burst is there for Ram, back dash. Nice, goes into the charge dust. Still no burst from Supernoon.
Oh, what a shimmy that was. Oh man, shimmied him out his boots with that one.
Okay.
She don't got no shoes
I was
on,
about
though.
to say
forgot
she
about
barefooted.
that. You're right. That's why they play her.
So they won't get shimmied out the shoes?
Yeah.
She's floating, you know, so she can't get shimmied out the shoes. Oh, yeah.
That's another thing he's so great at. Jumping over and then air back dashing, manipulating the way the opponent wants to respond on the ground. Oh, disjointed normals.
Oh, that far S definitely going to work out. To the corner you go.
Oh my goodness, he wanted that throw base so bad.
It's been working out, though. We've seen what happened. Big jump H, no confirmed by Supernoon. Gets out of the corner, though.
Oh, we are slugging out here.
Scrambling, too. And I know this is what Flash wants. Flash wants you to swing in this up close range, get the hits, get the conversion, and even if it's not a big knockdown, you're at least going to respect that space. Stopping Ramlethal from throwing out swords and normals, one of the best things you can do.
Yeah, great stun edge usage on Flash as well. I think probably the best in the business at using the projectile, to be honest. Oh yeah, even the air normal as well. You see it, but Supernoon take it to the sky, trying to keep him locked down. 6H goes in the back dash.
Light staircase there, keeps still corner, big counter hit right here. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. No burst on the side of FlashMetroid either. You're going through the glass.
There's a Octo in the building that's plus frames as well.
Hold that. Big pressure from wall to wall.
Oh, that was so sick from Noon right there, expecting the stun dipper and punishing it perfectly for the kill.
You're dead. You
That was
cannot
ridiculous.
be stuck in the corner versus this character, man. Normals are too good, and on top of that, if you don't know how to deal with sword pressure in the corner, you don't know how to do it properly, this is going to be a long round, baby.
And Steve, you always mention how powerful Ram is with positive bonus. That's what we saw right there, just abusing the meter game.
Oh, big jump in, gets the punish. Looking for a throw. I'm glad Supernoon kept the wits. Didn't take the bait. PRC gets the throw.
FlashMetroid really likes that setup now. The quick PRC at the catches them trying to press buttons.
Whoa, big counter hit. No burst. Spin it all, ride the lightning though. Smart move.
Crowd starting to come alive a little bit for that former hometown boy.
All right, this is starting to pick up now. Whoa, big counter hit again. In the corner you go. Hard game to play. I love the fact that Supernoon is backdashing, trying to see what FlashMetroid is trying to get to before attacking.
Well, the Flash, he really embraces the scramble in this game, and sometimes it doesn't work out in his favor. Empty low. Onto the stage, we neutral here, but Supernoon with the positive moves on his side, actually dashing in past the normal.
Okay, oh wait a minute. Oh, dragon install.
Pray to the goddess of dragons, baby.
Yo. Oh, fast RC. Look at the pressure coming from Supernoon. Trying to end this now to get the hit, and that's going to do it.
Good stuff from the Noonster right there. Weathering the storm of the Dragon install. Lots of momentum on Flash's side. And we've seen multiple Dragon install comebacks from him in this very tournament.
All right, here we go. We go right back in. No character switch either. Sticking through and through with the Kai. Oh, big counter hit.
Ridiculous read right there from Flash. Really starting to catch on to the tendencies and even baiting out the air throw attempt and punishing.
All right, didn't get a full combo, but the message was sent. Mail delivered. You better be careful jumping in the air. Oh, wow. Speaking of.
Really waiting for the burst and also wanting to keep the corner right there. Noon intentionally dropping that.
Oh, gets the hit. Calls out the burst from Flash. This is going to put you in a bad spot now. Because if that momentum starts coming, you know Ramlethal is going to keep it. And she has plenty of meter. Push her to the corner. Tries to go for the throw. Nice call out by Flash.
Still anybody's game at this point. Noon with 100% tension. Flash with maybe to his own name. Stunned different response with his own. Still can't punish though.
PRC answers back with the BRC.
Oh, we get pushed to the corner.
Caught the backdash with the S. 6H, you are dead.
Yeah. That close S. Also another buff normal +1 on block. 7-frame startup.
Using FRS1. Normal, so good. Back to the corner you go. Oh, calls out the DP. This is not good. And plenty of meter. Look at the damage, though.
Nah, get this man to a hospital.
Through the glass, check out the font, 36.
The beats. Noon now, he's feeling himself very much in control of the matchup. Oh my goodness, the cancel, the duck. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
Supernoon prepped, prepared, ready. Gonna be the winner of the set. FlashMetroid going home. However, still an amazing showing. Been doing some amazing things for Stride. Yo, make some noise for FlashMetroid. He's out of here. But he's not going to be gone long. I promise you that. Supernoon still alive in the bracket.
Great stuff to both of our competitors. Like we said going into that, two of our favorite players, not only in Guilty Gear Strive, but across fighting games.
Facts.
So big ups to them, of course. Noon going to be holding it down for not only the Papa Johns like you see on your screen now, but the Ramlethal players, both of them advancing into the losers quarterfinals.
Yeah, let's check out this replay. Full control, it felt like. Full control, it felt like for Supernoon in a lot of these situations, especially once you got stuck in the corner. And I feel like that's one of the strongest spots on the screen for Ram. You hit that corner, she has any sword, it's going to be impossible. On top of that, just the fact that Supernoon was really prepared on a lot of these counter hit scenarios where he would just try to use flip to keep the pressure going. Supernoon was like, nah, whether it be 5K or just 5P, always stopping the pressure.
Yeah, great stuff. And we highlighted that they have similar playstyles at the very beginning of the game, right? They like to stabilize. They'll embrace the scramble here and there. But when it's all about the stabilization, my man just ducked and got out of that burst perfectly. But yeah, when you have two players with similar playstyle, a lot of the time it's going to come down to which character's better at that playstyle.
Yeah.
And arguably Ram is superior on the ground with her normal range. So Supernoon able to clutch it out here. 3-0, made it look simple. Well done.
Welcome back, CEO 2022. Guilty Gear Strive Top 8. Y'all still with me? Make some noise. I love to be sure. Yo, Wrench, how's it been going, baby? You been enjoying this Guilty Gear Strive?
Going wonderful, my man. An incredible first round of top 8. Couldn't have asked for a better casting partner as along with me as well. And of course, we got our next match on deck. Again, this is still in the losers bracket action, so we're gonna say goodbye to one of our elite competitors. But before we do, let's break down how we got to where we are. Jonathan, Tene, and Hotashi sitting pretty in winners finals after dominating performances in their winners semifinal matches. Supernoon gonna be going up against Apologyman. But before we get to that, it will be Razzo versus Solstice. And Steve, I gotta tell you, my man, Razzo versus Solstice. I seen them play at Series E.
Yeah.
Razzo beat the brakes off this man, bro.
The sleeves. The sleeves.
Oh
However, when was that? Was that this season or was that last season?
No, it was not this
we don't even got the
season.
same cast members no more,
You're
bro.
right.
This is a new day. A new day. Solstice might have something up the sleeve.
The new Aunt Viv?
The new Aunt Viv, the light-skinned Aunt Viv. You already know, but here we go. Another one, Leo Whitefang versus Ramlethal Valentine. I like to say the lethal part because she's a monster. Here we go, guys.
So we go once again, Razzo versus Solstice. Two competitors at Series E. You can see the sponsors as well. Intel Excedrin holding it down. Oh my goodness, we so anime here.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, Solstice being sponsored by Excedrin is one of the most perfect things ever.
You know?
Intel Razzo, look, I'm telling you right now, that makes so much sense because that's where I get all my intel from.
Ooh,
so here we go.
Steve.
So here we go.
The process and power versus the headache medicine, and you know Ramlethal gonna give you more than that.
Oh, wow, dash up 2K. Yeah, the whip punish on the 5H, you need it because she's definitely got the advantage. Uh-oh, early burst.
Right now, Solstice still looking like they're getting bullied by that 5K a little bit. Remember, and it's been toned down.
Yeah, you got to be careful. And you're not seeing a lot. Oh, you're not seeing a lot of Leos go to that 5K as much. Used to use it as a poke tool. Oh, nice interrupt.
The flash kick.
Yeah, you got to watch for that 2S. I do love the option trying to use that guard point, but 2S has been buffed, man. You got to be really careful. That really does blow up the guard point. So.
Oh, beautiful instant block right there. Give me that throw punish off that. Yo, the IBFD, it doesn't matter.
No.
I ain't going nowhere.
No. Open up the floodgates. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, no chance. No shot. My man was getting beamed into existence.
Trying to use the 2K. Nice call out. Gets the punish. Man, that H completely whiffed. Look at this close edge pressure.
You never want to headbutt a king, bro. Oh, my goodness, and you finally flinched and paid for it.
Yo, look at the damage. Break the glass on top of it. Multiple headbutts. Oh, 5K whip punish. Yo.
Oh, my goodness. Tried to read the throw attempt. Oh, BRC, I thought I was going to whip punish, but no.
I love the option going with the 5P, though.
Oh. Wow, 6P response from Solstice. Very confident choice. Oh, but no safe jump for you.
You can get the kill if there's no bird. Oh, still alive. Hold the sword.
Long range 2K.
That 2K, actually, Solstice started out the first round and ended the second round with that dash up 2K.
They've been utilizing that very effectively here already in this top 8. And rubbing the hands. I mean, Solstice was feeling it in the last set as well. Coming off of a W while Razzo, remember, got dropped down to the losers bracket from winners.
Oh, wow, the 2D, excuse me, gets the whiff. Wake up 5P, but now Razzo stuck in this corner.
Oh, yeah, trying to challenge the 5P. You see, just putting it out there in case.
What a punish. Big damage here. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that was so good. Big damage, conversion, and got the break. That means they're going to have this positive bonus. Got to be careful, though. Oh, my gosh. That's the second consecutive IB on the 6K and the throw.
Consistent with the IBs right now. Already in the corner. Ooh, trying to check with the 2S. Razzo getting their feet. Ooh, out the sky once again. But Solstice immediately RC and not able to convert, and Razzo challenging yet again.
With the hard slash, flash kick, and gets the cross up. Yeah, you do get that option with the hard slash, the heavy slash DP. So it's really good to use that. You get that meaty cross up option.
Say it with your chest, the 6P cutting off the normal.
I like the call out using the flash kick this time around a lot more.
Razzo look like maybe perhaps waiting for a gold burst attempt.
Wow, that whiff punish the 2K.
That jump K hit really early, but allowed for Razzo to challenge with a flash kick after.
Okay, dash up would have had a big combo and right there in the corner. Big counter hit, nothing big coming from it, but gonna push to the corner. I like the option. It should get the kill here. Turbulence, a pixel, a sliver.
How much magic you got in this Pixel just tries to BRC forward, but nothing doing. 2P cut off from Razzo, responding in kind to tie up the set. Damn, that braid is nice.
Hey, I can't wait till my hair to get there. I want to have one braid across the top. Oh, flash kick again.
Razzo, so good at challenging with it.
Trade that time around. Could have been a lot worse for Solstice.
Look at
Guard
that.
point, yes. Turbulence to get the knockdown. No longer hard knockdown, but
Oh, wow. Just cutting off the guard break with the 5B. We good. Oh, still trying to cover their space afterwards. Instant block there.
Dash up two, gets out of the corner. I love that Razzo's paying enough attention to dash out and still not be, wow, commit to too much, but still stuck in this corner though.
Yeah, 2S catching. Wow, Razzo with a dash up throw themselves. It's with the ankle breaker as well. Solstice trying to hold on to this hard with a burst. Got a big combo follow-up as well. Take him to the corner. This won't be near kill.
No meter reset right there. BRC gets the 5P
Oh my
confirmed
God.
because of the slowdown. Dead. And that is also a buff right there. After that guard break now, you do get that slide option, so you're going to get a follow-up combo mid-screen and in the corner.
That was so sick, man. Using the slowdown to switch sides. Oh, a whole Razzo chant. Let me hear it.
Yo, they're cheering for the intel. They're cheering for the Razzo.
This process of power isn't enough, but that 2S long distance yet again.
The dartboard.
Oh my goodness, so much damage. Even the king can bleed.
BRC forward, 2K, you got to hold that.
Oh, with the ankles, not watching which way he goes.
Gets the throw, back turn, watch for the super, cross up in the
Oh,
corner,
my
Razzo,
goodness.
gonna get a full combo here.
What are we doing with this 50% tension?
Backs out, I like it. Didn't spend it on the BRC forward or back, you're gonna need that to get in.
Lee in the space, good block as well. 100% tension gone in an instant.
And you see Solstice just get out of there. Oh, nice.
Oh, and it built the bar with the connection.
Calls out the burst turbulence to get past it, and now Razzo gets a game.
Beautiful.
Talk to me.
Razzo, what a response. Solstice.
Yo, peep the chuckle from Solstice. My man like it was.
He's still going.
That was cute. Do it again.
You think you're in control.
You thought you were in control? Do you not see the swords?
Right now, 2v1 Razzo. Got all the momentum in their corner, the crowd behind them as well.
5K right there, gets the knockdown. What's the guess? Oh,
Back to back with it, but gets thrown the second time, no more slashes.
oh, 6P to catch the startup of the far edge.
We're gonna do now.
Oh, break that wall. Break that glass. No emergency, but break it anyway.
I need this meter.
Far S. Ooh, I love the range play. Far S, respect my space, hold this throw. Razzo making something happen right now.
We had challenge. You can see Razzo starting to feel a little bit more, playing aggressive, but
Yo, the Razzo chant returns.
oh yeah.
The old Razzle Dazzle,
Ooh, we've evolved to a let's go Razzo.
right?
I like it.
I hear you, CEO. I hear you, CEO. Oh, the dartboard. You're stuck in the corner.
This is the time they need the support more than any. Locked in the corner by Ram, but oh, beautiful punish with the BRC, slowing down the backdash.
5P to stabilize. Nice. Oh, break his guard. Yo, shout out to my boy Yipes.
Already.
Oh.
Oh, the instant block, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we fishing for the 2K. Now in danger of dying from another combo. Both players playing a little bit hesitant.
Oh, yeah. It's getting tense. Beads of sweat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you might be dead. This might be the end of the ride. Oh, no.
We good for now.
Razzo still has meter. BRC forward.
Oh, Solstice reading the throw bait and tossing the jump D.
Dash up, gets the throw. Back turn, start the pressure. Tries to get the throw again. Razzo
Wow, what a whip punish.
not
with that
afraid to
5K.
go back to it with to the 5K whip punish.
Oh, daring them, but just at the perfect time. Solstice shows.
Just a little too early for the 6P. Guard point attack, gonna work and get the wall break on top of it. I like that option. Meter positive bonus, what a call out, and you're gonna be able to get a mix here. Dash up, we've seen the close S's take effect. Pressure.
Let him know. Leo, he be writing books, he be filling that brain with knowledge. That's a heavy skull my man is headbutting you with. Yes, I love it. Razzo, reveling in victory, going to be staying alive here in the losers bracket. Let me get that Razzo chant one more time.
Let Razzo hear it. The old razzle dazzle. But please, 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 can y'all please make some noise for Solstice having an amazing run here at CEO. Ooh.
Hit that pose.
Ooh.
Hit that pose. I love the showmanship, man. Fighting games are beautiful. We back outside, Steve.
This is actually true. I can't believe we out here enjoying some Guilty Gear Strive in person. Yo, CEO, are you enjoying some Guilty Gear Strive in person? That's what I can smell it. I can smell it. The game that is.
Most definitely. All these players out here enjoying the action. It's a great joy to see. But of course, we are staying in the losers bracket action. So as much joy as we're having, we're gonna bid adieu to another one of our competitors. It's going to be Supernoon versus Apologyman.
This is a
Oh no.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I see both of these guys going back at each other about how they fight each other, but we're gonna talk about that later because they're actually gonna play. Let's check out the replays from the last set. That Razzo set, I like to say, was quite entertaining. The quadruple headbutts, bro.
I was gonna say
the headbangers ball. You know, this is just going ham.
You know, Guilty Gear inspired by Rock. You gotta bang your head a little bit. And Razzo, yeah, you see the wall bounce combo right there, the alley-oop to yourself.
Yeah, I love the conversions. And I'm going to say one thing about this is that both of these players were using their meters so effectively. Situations to call out burst right there. I love the turbulence. You don't get the hard knockdown, but still gets the burst. And then the call out on the air jump D. They are fighting right now.
I was going to say, seeing this replay package, man, this was a good-ass set.
It was a good-ass set, yo. It was looking kind of scary there for Razzo in a lot of those instances because we was just talking about the control, but like you said, Razzo is the player in a lot of those instances that has the advantage when it comes to that matchup. But let's look at the rest of the matchups we have for you guys. Loser semi is going to be Razzo sitting there waiting for the winner of Apologyman versus Supernoon, and I believe that's going to be our next match.
Yeah, bro. This ain't a team kill in terms of sponsors, but this is a team kill. You know
this
what
is
I'm
100% a team kill. These guys definitely play each other a lot. I love seeing the results on Twitter once they're done, especially because they like to troll each other back and forth. And it's hilarious because I watch both of these guys. I'm a big fan of both of their play styles. And like you said, man, they do a lot for the game just in general. And once again, shout outs to Apologyman, man. I know he just got their Red Bull sponsorship. My man's officially a player now. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a nice one. But what happens now?
Yes, indeed, and I want to get into their history just a little bit. As we mentioned, Blaze Blue, the origins of Apologyman, Marvel 3, the origins of Supernoon, and that's where they first clashed, right, in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Then it went to MVCI, then it went to Dragon Ball FighterZ, and now we are here at Strive, the latest iteration of this rivalry. And if you let Supernoon tell you, he owns Apologyman's soul.
I've seen it on Twitter, and that's how you know it's official. If you can tweet it, then you know it's real.
Well, especially in Supernoon's case.
Especially in Supernoon's case.
And now, you know, I saw some talk earlier as well that this should be a heavily favored Ram matchup, specifically Ram versus Faust. I was seeing all kinds of talk on Twitter, like, if you lose this matchup, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
But Apologyman is the best Faust we got.
That is true. This is true. My man is eating this season. But I want to ask CEO, I got a question. If you would like Supernoon to take it, make some noise. Okay. But what about Apologyman? Is Apologyman gonna take it? Ooh.
It was a delayed response from Noon. They were reading his Twitter. You know?
All right, they were reading his Twitter, making sure he wasn't talking smack. Let the intros rock.
Yeah.
I love it. Set the mood. No, boo. Whoever did that, I hope they lose. All right, here we go.
The start of the intro into Skip. Oh my goodness, on that Apologyman. Solving this matchup by just throwing items, apparently.
And the new fro, hold that.
Even a little bit of damage afterwards. But yeah, Supernoon was respecting the explosion. That's why I took the command throw. That trumpet gonna save him for a little bit.
Yo, they are playing fast right now. Both bursts already used. Ram in trouble, but has this combo confirmed in the corner. Supernoon.
Oh, yeah, covering the whip throw. I love that response from Apologyman. Gonna take the corner because of it. Holding on to the meteor to respond to the RC of his opponent.
I like the playback here. Jump H just in case there was a button. Of
Apologyman thinking that Supernoon would press one of the large range normals, but now, covers his command throw now. Good block on the cross under.
Oh, what a PRC. 6H catches the backdash. Have a throw, have some potassium, have a bomb.
Oh, only one getting hit there, but the explosion, yeah, the Afro was already lit up, and Apologyman ready to combo off of it.
First round, Apologyman.
Oh, yeah, hard knockdown.
She slices, she dices.
Oh, yes, the delay overhead right there. Hard to block between that and the empty low.
Wall break too. Oh, the beams.
All the way through the wall. Oh my goodness.
Yo, big farts.
I forgot my man says zero guts too. Oh, closest media. Apologyman, been big, not gonna happen. But I can understand, right? Had a full life bar, kind of surrendered the end of the round.
Answers back with a perfect in his first game, 1 round apiece. A lot of respect being played. Playing back a little bit. Oh.
Because Faust got some love as well. I know the scalpel is a bit disjointed now, but I believe it has a better hitbox.
Also, that 5K being used pretty confidently as an anti-air in a lot of situations.
Absolutely, they did buff that 5K. Apologyman loves that button.
Uh-oh.
You don't love this, though.
I don't think anybody loves this.
In the overhead.
She slices, she dices, and you are dead.
That bag is not a helmet. You got to protect your own dome.
Was every round a perfect? Was every round a perfect, bro? I'm pretty sure Supernoon got a perfect, Apologyman got a perfect, and then it was an answer back with another perfect.
All right. We all got a wars who forgot how to lose, apparently. Oh, the 6P challenge now, and Apologyman not trying to let him build that momentum. We got the corner, make something happen now.
I love Supernoon playing back.
He's so patient, man. We talked about it, right? You never see him throw the swords. He just knows.
SH just takes the hits and then dashes up.
Oh, thought he would be able to put some pressure on the corner there, making a liar out of me.
Also, that far S, though. That far S from Faust is definitely a problem. And I love that we see Supernoon just backdash every time, just in and out to this range. 6H to get the corner.
Ooh, yes, the super into the PRC reversal.
5P gets the counter hit and the break.
Toss out an item just for funsies. We get the wall break. Oh, yeah, he wasn't actually slowed down right there. Great recognition from Apologyman, just backing up.
Catching the BRC. 5P to answer, I like it. Wake at the wheel, 6P on the far scalpel, which is a very good strategy if you can read it.
Exactly, and now Supernoon might be hot on that a little bit more, but just responds to the high-hitting jump 2K with a close S. Very well done.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it's not your turn to go anywhere. Ducks up under the sword, though, and gets out because of it.
Double backdash to get out of there. 6P clash with that far scalpel. This is not good.
And great awareness from Supernoon. That clashes way more now because of the change to scalpel. Oh!
It's 5P, 5K.
5K, my man Apologyman feeling froggy, trying to beat him to the punch.
All right, here we go. Supernoon looking like in full control as I say that big counter hit.
Oh, we got some decent items. This time we got a bomb. We got a mini Faust lurking as well. Oh, came back.
The Carpenter Hammer, you got to hold that. Backdash to keep that screen control, man.
Stomps out, yeah, the long range buttons. And
wall bounce. Apologyman has some nasty wall bounce shenanigans. Tries to go for the mix. Calls out the burst.
Apologyman, this character Faust is real. Oh, bombs away, double up on him.
Another one.
Platinum.
Oh, the items.
Yeah, right now Apologyman very content, in full control of the round, full control of the game, tied up the set.
Okay. Apologyman with the answer back.
Nice. That's that Red Bull player buff right there. Deep looking focus. These two, like I said, they've gone to war so many times across so many fighting games. Right now, already pushed to the corner, got caught slipping a little bit early, so Apologyman bursts out. The 5K FD, you can see trying to get that range back from Ram. Want to confirm it to the mix.
The fact that Apologyman is confidently ducking under the sword show is really, really good. It's definitely gotten him out of a lot of situations.
Perfect call, Steve. See, in that corner, I love that challenge with the 5K as well, right? Not having a sword to her name.
I would love to see some more far S as well, man. Faust far S got really, really strong in this patch of the game, so it's a little harder to use versus Ram because you got that same kind of range control, and the corner is your new home.
And unfortunately for Apologyman, he blocked that process in the air, so a huge crank of wrist right before that combo.
Oh.
Me to the other side, and Apologyman blocked. Like I said, they started at Marvel 3.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's gonna be hard. IB, there's that far S. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Mom, oh, nice. Once again, she goes 0 to 60. You got to be ready to check the dashes.
I love the preemptive 5Ps though from Apologyman. Like he knows.
With a PRC, recognized the air block as well. Took a little bit more to get that block stun going.
Yo, the doctor's playing back.
Oh, I love that from Supernoon. Checking the jump out with a 5K long distance.
Yo, mix to the other side of the screen. Hold this potassium. You got to jump to get out of there now because that banana peel is there.
Drop banana peel. She actually did pick up the goons. Allows her to escape in the big counter hit, but no conversion.
Drop the S. Oh, just to get close and the combo confirmed.
Oh, no.
And has meter. You going to spend it? Of course I'm going to
That's
spend
0
it.
guts. I think he's dead, bro.
Nah, he all right. No, he's not. He is not okay. I thought he was a doctor. I thought he knew how to live. That did not work at all. Jeez, did you see it? It's like somebody busted a picture. They were just pouring it out on the ground. Jeez.
That was blood straight up all over the place.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they buffed that super. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrifying. Jeez.
Damage otherworldly coming from Ramlethal.
There we go. This is exactly what I was talking about.
My goodness.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You got some normals now.
Yeah, great anti on that 5K as well. Much more reward in this version of the game from it as well.
Back dash just to make sure you don't get that afro. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're starting to see more of it.
Cut off at the pass. I don't know, maybe he was supposed to combo, but covers his mistake anyway. The delay this time, catching up, Apologyman getting frisky.
That back and forth right there. Apologyman fighting this time right now. And look at the usage on the far end. Oh, big damage. You're dead.
Oh, it's at a super.
Oh, what?
That doesn't hit properly. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Apologyman, I'm out of here, fam.
Oh.
Tap dust to the fences. Not quite. But we'll scratch him for the kill.
Oh, nice jump in this time around. Taking to the air a lot more. Supernoon seeing that ground effect isn't working too much. 6P throws out the item.
Apologyman having those anti-airs on deck already. Has worked Supernoon to this corner again.
There we go. Having an easier time dealing with this ground game now. Forcing Noon to go to the air. Throw whip. Ready with the anti-air 5P. Still stuck in this corner.
Yeah,
Apologyman.
Noon just making sure that Apologyman can't escape this corner and get even bursting to keep the advantage. And actually beating him in the normal range.
All right, not dead, but this situation is not good.
Yeah, the chicken block actually got Apologyman out of that scenario for now.
6P not gonna work out. I love the patience.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it was negative, so Supernoon just trying to dash up, throw it.
I love the patience coming up. Yo, Supernoon, hold these items. Take this weight on top of it. Gets the hit.
Oh, the trumpet punished the landing frames actually.
Yo, slipped on my own banana peel. Hold this trumpet. Tune up the band and the potassium. Hold this bomb as well. Oh, watch out.
Pay for a little bit to get the trumpet. Oh my goodness, another banana peel. Plus frames here trying to FD her away. Oh my goodness, so much range though. You can see that's why Supernoon's going with the flip kick, staying close to counteract that FD. Beautiful stuff.
Supernoon on set point right now. Apologyman has to do something. This is loser's side.
Oh my goodness, Apologyman, newly minted Red Bull player.
Uh-oh, mini Faust.
That's the homie.
Mini Faust. I love the option to go for jump right there. Makes it a little harder, but I don't like the option for the burst right there. Oh, that's gonna hit.
The Noonster with an air and burst. That's gonna be wheelchair to the shins, and through the wall we go. I can't believe she lived.
Oh, 6P tried to go for the empty low. This is not good. Tried to go for the throw. I thought it was a jump D. 2P gets a knockdown. This is not good.
Yeah, the YRC doesn't bait it though. Still, the corner advantage is there, and the counter hit cut off.
Oh, this is not good. Meter positive bonus gonna go to Supernoon now. Definitely gonna have enough for RC coming up. Shoots the sword, duck under.
50% for Supernoon. How's he gonna spin this tension? Only one sword. Oh, the 6P Apologyman bursts right before he loses the last heart.
6P whiff, shoots the dartboard, catches the back dash. That's gonna be the end of Apologyman. Lazarus Supernoon will go on staying alive in this CEO 2022 bracket. Yo, make some noise for Supernoon. He's still alive here.
Yeah, man, definitely. Let me hear some noise for Apologyman.
Going home, but still quite a showing. Congratulations on that sponsorship, good sir.
Yes, sir. And I know he's going to be doing a whole lot of work with that Faust for many, many times to come. Already taking first place in his locals with the buff character.
Yeah.
He was already doing work with pre-patch Faust, right? We saw incredible performances from him on that character, so it's only going to be up from here for Apologyman. But of course, Supernoon in this saga once again gets the better of Beneath.
Well, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm sure these guys are going to be playing more online anyway, and I love the fact that they're both training partners, and I love the smack talk between them, but Apologyman's out of here, baby. We only have Supernoon left to go on.
Yeah, great stuff from the news story. He's going to be, what, in loser semifinals now, so a top 4 finish for the man on that Ramlethal. That's been a character he's been playing since the beginning. You can see looking real polished on it, and Apologyman, we'll see him in the future as well. But we got another losers quarterfinals to go, Steve, and it is going to be, oh, actually, no. We're done with losers quarterfinals. We're getting to the winner side of the bracket, baby. Oh, my goodness, and it's going to be Jonathan Tenacity going up against Hotashi, the moist one.
Yo, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. We already saw what happened to get to this winners finals. A confident win for Jonathan Tene, 3-1 over Razzo. Then, of course, Hotashi went 3-0 over Apologyman, and that's what's got us here. But Hotashi looking like a man to stop right now, and I know you rock with Jonathan Tene, but we both know this is going to be a banger, a barn burner, if you will.
Yeah, I'm expecting a literal bloodbath when it comes to Nagoriyuki in the building. And, you know, the tale of this tape between these two is that, remember, Hotashi got the better of him at the Arc Rep of America finals. And I think that was in a patch where the matchup was worse for Nagoriyuki. I think in this patch, he's looking pretty decent, man.
Yeah.
Maybe still in Zato's favor, but goodness gracious, bro. With the fact that he can Fukyo into Beyblade from full screen now, he doesn't need to spin the BRC to get that full screen Beyblade going. And just in general, with some of the changes to Zato, it's looking like pretty good for Nagoriyuki. But it's all about, can he survive that Pierce bully
I was
game?
about to say, the thing is about it, like, if Nago gets locked down and you have to deal with that blood gauge where it's packed, it's going to be really hard to make a move, make some kind of offensive play when you're stuck there. Zato can do that easy with Little Eddie. You know what I'm saying? That's literally all day. Yeah. It's all about how well you can manage that Little Eddie gauge. Jonathan Tene is really good at that. I can tell you that right now, especially just using the reset to make sure you get that reset Eddie gauge and keep the pressure going. So I want to see how that turns up against a character, not just a player, a character like Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, and, you know, Nagoriyuki had one of those far-reaching 2Ks, still does, and that was so important to combat Pierce in the previous version of the game when it had a 7-frame gap, right? 2Ks would often beat it outright. Now that it's a 6-frame gap, 2Ks are going to trade, and if you want to beat it outright with your 4 or your 2P, it's a little short. It's a little short of the range, so Jonathan Tene usually spaces it out where it's going to counter hit your button or it's going to trade. So it's really tough to get around that move in this version.
Yo, CEO, you guys, do you want Jonathan Tene to win? Make some noise! But what about the hometown hero, Hotashi? We in this state, didn't even want him to win. Make some noise.
Hotashi definitely got the floor to support. Oh my goodness, baiting out the 6P beautifully to start. That jump D delay was ridiculous right here. He's got the corner, but Jonathan, the back throw incident. Oh, ducking those, slight mistiming on that jump D. We called it a bug, but the developers didn't.
Right. I'm gonna tell you right now, Hotashi's a brave individual. There was no meter used on that blocking from Eddie, and I don't even know how they did that.
I really love that management right there, putting the opposed out. Oh, Hotashi trying to grab through it.
6P, Piercer, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Big damage here, gonna get the wall break.
The Sword Saint Zato right there. Again, you can see he doesn't even want to combat the Pierce. Just bullied to the corner because of it. Ooh, second hit of the overhead. BRC follow-up should be enough to kill. Jonathan striking first blood.
Wow. Yeah. BRC down, keeps the combo going. All right. 2S, Piercer summon once again. And one thing that I'm a big fan of Hotashi is, my man loves to IB, and he does it at the perfect time. I love that part of his defensive measures.
The best at I being in the business right now, but he's exposing Jonathan's defense. Oh, tries for a dust, but gets thrown out of it. Another back throw.
Empty jump, not gonna work out,
Oh,
but
so
the damn
cheap.
Fang is gonna work.
2K showed him the frog as well, so just in case you jumped out of it, you're still gonna get hit. Peasy tried to get the burst bait. RC beautiful to blow up the oppose. Well done for Hotashi. This is gonna hurt.
6H? No, close S. All right, still got a chance. Jonathan Tene. That meter positive bonus definitely going to. Oh my God, just 2H?
That's also something Hotashi is really good at. When you put him in sandwich pressure, he backdashes the first hit of Pierce so consistently.
There's the 2S, 2K to get rid of the little Eddie. And you see the Fukio 4. This is when you go in. Blood pressure, who cares? I'll do what I want. Oh, the far S counter hit. Calls out the burst.
Try to sneak out an oppose. It's so difficult to do up against Nago.
Oh, counter hit, close S. Keep the damage.
Damn,
I bet you
no.
gonna spend it. Yeah, big spin. I see death. You see the skeleton in the
no.
blade? Yeah, do it again. Oh, God.
Bruh. Sato bleeding on life support now, but he's got his space back, and this is where he's good at the matchup. Neutral space. Oh, he built the meter. Yeah, covered the throw with it.
Oh, my God. Went over, break the law, put himself in the corner. This is not good.
Oh, actually does get the sweep. That's usually going to buy enough time for Eddie to come back. Castle's going to Trill thought he would challenge, but he
the
does
air
not.
5D still working out. And this is not looking good for Hotashi right now. Their life lead is dwindling away.
The wall spot. Oh, he gets the gold burst. Jonathan put it all on the line.
And instant
Oh, he gets
sunboard.
hit.
Instant sunboard. I think he caught the backdash right there. And he's got the meter positive bonus. And he's got little Eddie out there.
Oh, yeah, you already know another sword was coming. Not only a void of sun, but a void of hope.
You see my man down there clapping it up. He's like, yay. Little Eddie be on the ground like, yay. That's a lot. Don't listen to him.
Yeah,
Jonathan, don't listen to him.
Jonathan, oh my goodness.
Don't
Actually
listen
took
to
the
him.
headphone off to listen to what he's saying.
You don't do that. It's rule number
So
one.
these two actually played a first to 30 very recently.
A first to 30,
First
man.
to 30. You want to know what the score
Wow.
was? You want to know what the score was? 30 to 29.
Damn.
Straight up. And Jonathan Tene won by a single
Damn.
game. By a single game.
Okay, I respect it. Tenacity is correct.
Yes. Yeah, he was on like a 5-game comeback to win it as well.
All right, early call on the burst. Oppose the 2S's.
Oh, you see, side spin all his Eddie meter right there, but no contact. See, the fuzzy jump timing does get blown up on that option.
Piercer. Cancel right there. Oppose to get through. RC, what a read, Hotashi. And the glass is broken.
My goodness, a lot of blood's gonna be drained as well with those far S sequence. Reels out here. Oh, actually gets clipped by the last bit of it. See, there's Pierce range. Beautiful stuff from Jonathan right now. On someone immediately knew the Beyblade was coming.
All right, Piercer once again. I love the cancels and sets out the oppose as well to get the pressure. Gonna push to the corner. Invite clean. That vampire jump out BRC to get over the 6P.
The way Hotashi manipulates his opponent's 6Ps is immaculate. We saw it with the jump D earlier. We see it with the drift forward now. Impressive.
Yo, look at the IBs from Hotashi. Tries to jump out, but you... Yo, what?
Pulling that out as well. And no more Eddie. That's not real pressure.
Hotashi's IBs, bro. I'd go to that restaurant. If he had a restaurant called Hotashi's IBs, I'd be in there eating all the time.
And here we go. This is plus frames again for the stage change for Jonathan. But do they carry Kinder Buenos? That's the only way Jonathan's eating there, bro. Oh, the 2K2D.
Pop that pimple. Okay, RC back. And the glass break.
Oh, I think he tried to get the sword out beforehand, but no, sir. Nice check on the dash.
Burst is there,
Oh,
RC
no,
back.
it didn't kill. This is going to give Hotashi another chance. No Eddie as well. This is scary for Jonathan right now.
But look at that blood gauge.
Even the fact that he got the burst out is a big W.
There's that PRC.
Oh,
was
my
talking about it.
goodness.
He got that blood-sucking universe. The blood gauge is going to go all the way down.
Oh, you're done. Oh,
you're
he
not.
doesn't punish the YRC.
2S. Oh, they increased the hitbox on that. Oh, my God.
Oh, we tried to fake him out with a YRC off the pressure, and we
Oh.
challenge anyway. Jonathan, never scared.
Tenacity.
Yes.
You got to get that tattooed on your chest, dude. I'll pay for it if you...
Gold burst out Hotashi. The whole theme park to work with now.
Oh, 2D. Gets the knockdown.
Mr. Block and just breaking the laws away.
I love the invite to hell. Just to keep that ground game in control. 2S once again.
Instant block on both versions of the Pierce right there, but still, oh, unfortunate. They wanted to cancel into drills. That's what that 6K was about.
Backdash to get out of there. Perfect placement on the 6P. Hotashi couldn't get away from it. YRC successful.
Yeah, that
resets the neutral.
Oh, the challenge again! And the immediate oppose summon because Hotashi very good at challenging for Pierce summons. Or excuse me, jab summons.
Push to the corner here. Running out of cage. Jump out of the oppose. It goes for the throw.
These 5Ps from Jonathan right now, all of them are working out. I'm very scared that one of them's going to get him killed, and that was probably it. Burst to save his heart right now and to save this game. Who doesn't get the punish? It looked like Frog wasn't coming out. Oh, he does build the meter. We're going to get another sword immediately.
We gotta hold
this pressure. Delay. Oh,
What
great
a
defense. Oh my goodness, immediately the 5K challenge. Oh no, Hotashi too far after the 2P. Jonathan up 2-0 now.
Bro, he's actually talking to Jonathan. He says you. He said you. And Jonathan took off his headset to listen to him. Man, you guys are crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't
100%.
listening to nothing.
No, don't talk to me during tournament. Are you
Do
wild?
not talk to me, bro. Leave me alone. I'm not your friend. I am your enemy. I'm going to pop your tires after this. You think I'm your friend, bro? You better hope you don't win. Oh, jumps out. But I'm going to tell you right now, one of the reasons Jonathan Tene got hit is because a lot of people fighting Nagoriyuki, they bank on the delay because they look for the Fukyo dash up, the Fukyo universe command throw bite. Like, they look for that, and Jonathan swung a little too early, but still came out with the dub up 2-0 against Hotashi.
That was a beautiful conversion right there, canceling the opposed to the Frog double hit as well.
Yo, break the
out.
wall. I'm out.
Good on that, thanks.
And the
Clean
punish. My man turned into a puddle.
The underground.
Oh. Defense. Defense, Hotashi.
Oh, speaking of defense, you see the IBFDs right there from Jonathan? Ridiculous.
Oh, we're playing now.
He's going to build the meter as well. 50% tension, not spinning it just yet. Nose is in control. BRC punishes the backdash, and that should be enough to kill Nagoriyuki with the follow-up combo, but no. Nice tap does put Jonathan Tene on winner's finals point.
This is now little 2S.
Right up under there, and now you got to deal with this Eddie pressure. Oh, again, the 5D, that's all he needed. Catches Hotashi trying to flinch.
And this is not a good spot to be in. I'm going to tell you right now, Zato still has the power to make it a one-player game, especially with the meter positive bonus.
Hold it, delayed jump D, but did it a little bit too early. Definitely tough to connect with now.
Oh, Beyblade full screen, let me out.
That just takes the 2S OTG. Oh, yes! Stuffs the starter with a 6H with the throw, waits for the burst, not going to give it to him. Does get the dust here. No hard bait either. Jonathan just taking the burst, but now the tides could turn.
Close S, yeah. Oh, blood-sucking universe, let me get some. Let me get a bite. Oh, you might be dead, Brody. Oh, that's a done deal. Yeah.
Remember Hotashi, that cost him a round before, missing a punish on the YRC. Fixing up his mistakes nice and early. Wow, what a throw out of the Shizu.
That's negative now. You can't be all up on me just doing that, bro.
Oh, and he actually opened him up low with the opposed hit. It actually built the perfect meter. Sun Void well calculated from Jonathan.
Summon on the little Eddie once again, and still in this corner. Using a little bit of that meter for Faultless. 2S.
Yeah, maybe thought he would YRC there, but no reason to.
Navigation of the 6P is kind of dwindling for Hotashi. Nice block on the 5, does 2 times. Yo, defense. Yo, Hotashi still alive. Jump H, gonna work out combos into the 2H.
Ooh, caught him flinching right there. I thought he was going for the blood-sucking universe because of the blood levels. But instead, Jonathan will take the burst. Now you can't spin as much to get in.
And Hotashi in trouble right now. Set point.
Oh,
I
perfect
see
response!
That is gonna hurt.
That is a good strat up against Nago usually too. Wait for the big whiff buttons and BRC punish. Oh, but he gets the back throw anyway. I don't even know how.
Jonathan ready with the throw. Oh, let me in. Beyblade for S whiff.
Too early.
Instant block on the invite to hell, sends out the frog.
You already know the unsummon was coming. Hotashi trying to pick his spot, that perfect moment to catch out an Eddie.
Oh, the frog, hold it.
Oh, that's it.
Temple. That is a done deal. Going on to grand finals will be none other than Jonathan Tenacity Tene.
My man. And Hotashi not happy with how it goes. I think he wants Jonathan to pop off a
Right.
little bit, but that's not the type of fella he is, baby. The job is not done,
You hear me?
as the Mamba would say. Shout outs to Yipes, baby.
Jonathan Tene cashing the ticket, going to grand finals. Hotashi gonna have to slug it out, and the loser side.
Indeed, man. What a player to be waiting in losers finals, huh? Poor results
I mean,
for these next competitors.
well, look, I didn't know about the first to 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 29-30 call out actually does make sense. I'm going to have to tune in a little harder to what these guys are bringing to the table. But now, grand finals halfway set. Hotashi down on the losers final side of that. And we got to see who's going to make it out on the other side.
Oh my goodness, and we got another classic bout in Guilty Gear Strive. Both of these players entering everything they possibly can, trying to get peaked in this game, and that is going to be Razzo versus Supernoon.
Yo, I've seen Razzo and both Supernoon on many online tournament. I've seen them play in many, and I ain't gonna say many offline tournaments, but just seeing them play in offline tournaments lets you know the consistency of both of these players. They still holding up, they're still showing out to these top eights, and they're playing their characters. I'm definitely a fan, bro.
I was gonna say, I know we haven't had a lot of offline tournaments, but these two have actually won offline tournaments in Guilty Gear
that's
Strive
true.
as well,
That's
right?
true.
We saw Razzo, I believe, won DreamHack Dallas recently. We've seen Supernoon also take a Canadian tournament.
Yeah.
Like, these fellas have done work online and offline, so it's a beautiful thing. But I also want to check out the bracket to tell the story of how we got here in the very first place. So we're going to get to that in a little bit, of course, but Razzo and Supernoon is our next match. You see their path to glory right now. Supernoon taking down Apologyman in the latest edition of the saga. Razzo defeating Solstice, which is also another long-time rivalry in Strive, even though the game hasn't been out that long. These two always face each other. But, man, who do you like, Steve?
Look, man, why would you ask me that question? You know what I'm going to. You know what I'm.
Oh, you're right.
I'm a look. I always rep the king. I love Supernoon. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But Razzo is leading the charge right now. I'm here for the razzle dazzle. Okay, I want to see what this Leo is about to do to Ramlethal, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally think that matchup is tough, bro. That matchup is tough.
Most definitely. And Razzo, I think, is one of the best at it, though, right? If anybody's
No,
going to
for real,
overcome
for
that,
real.
it's going to be Razzo. I love their 5H manipulation. I think they have the best, like, guard stance, bait type cancel movement in the game. I really just love the way they play this character all around. And, you know, when we talk about intros as CEO, we always talk about that. I don't think anybody's topping Razzo's intro. to be
Yeah,
honest.
nah, that's just how it goes.
That's why the crowd's behind them today, most definitely.
No, you're right about that. Razzo is, once again, Intel is the right sponsor because that's where I get all my strats from. I watch Razzo religiously because of some of the situations they can make happen with Leo, keeping the pressure on. I love the guard break pressure. I love the mid-screen pressure. And I feel like there's quite a few Leo players out there. But I feel like Razzo is one of the players that actually combines all those things from every one of those players, regardless of who you think is good, and makes the best overall product with Leo. And that's why I'm such a big fan of them.
Makes a perfect sense. And we were talking about K7 earlier, and I was talking about how he was the first one to really take advantage of that flashing intimidation game. Once Razzo added that to their game,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a completely different ball game. But the same thing for Supernoon. 100% a grinder. 100% a grinder.
Yes.
I see the fact that they always stream. I see Supernoon stream. I see Supernoon talk about the highs and lows and the woes of their character. However, I do respect the fact that they come back and keep playing. I do love that. I do.
Absolutely, man. Both of these players, they are Saiyans in that way, right?
Yeah.
They're just looking for the strongest warriors to get better. And we're going to see a very tough matchup right now.
All right. We've already seen the excellent screen control coming from Supernoon. Very rarely using that sword toss to keep the pressure, but we've also seen what Razzo can do to get around that sword pressure, even in the corner. You got to be brave. You got to step out of the corner. But CEO, do you guys want Razzo to win? Make some noise. But what about the young legend Supernoon? If you want Supernoon to take it, make some noise. Oh, they are not with my man Supernoon.
They're reading his tweets. It's just delayed. They're glued to his Twitter.
All right, here we go. Oh.
That sounds like a Supernoon quote.
Everybody's got a crush on Leo, bro.
Facts.
Everybody in the story's got a crush on Leo, as they should.
No, not everybody in the story. Everybody in the world.
Everybody in the world.
Straight up. How could you not?
Oh, counter hit far S. I like the control. Already, this is what I'm expecting to see.
Yeah, Supernoon already aware with the punishes as well. Look at these dash up 2Ks from these Rams. Yeah, we're getting the 5H game
hit.
nice and early.
Look at the pressure from Razzo.
Oh yeah, I love the way they're just controlling the space. I'm not whipping nothing. What are you gonna do? And the moment they do, actually, Supernoon takes advantage.
Tech on the throw, both of them awake.
Oh, the delayed jump D, catching the chase down from Noon.
No confirming the combo there. Uh-oh, close S, a little too early on it, gets the punish throw. Here comes Supernoon. Whip throw again. Another one, do it again. Oh, you're dead. Oh, a pixel. Wait a minute, I was wrong.
That was an execution error. Wanted the super, but got the sword toss instead. Okay, it's all good. Supernoon snuffs out that last bit of health with a 2K. Button has been paying dividends for Ram so far in top 8. Oh, nice. Taking the negative frames and just back throwing. Oh, one more time, faking the overhead.
Oh, flash kick almost got Leo out of there, but not enough. Yeah, that's a lot more punishable now.
Step. Ober's actually safe jump. Razzo not escaping this corner, and no super again.
SH stuck there. Tried to go for the throw. Didn't have enough meter to make it safe, but didn't get punished for it, luckily enough.
Oh, no. Especially after that wall break that should have killed. This is going to do a big...
Oh, what a way to get out, Supernoon. I see you, but back in the corner you go. Timeout, cross up, gets the 2D, calls out the burst, flash kick, and that's going to be a mix-up. Meaty goes for the back turn 5K, stolen, razzle, dazzle. I know you see it.
That is a 211 in progress right now because Supernoon had it. All he needed was the super wall break, and that was the round and game.
We got a 211 in progress.
Oh, no.
It's Lion running out of the house.
Oh, 6B staying with your chest, and actually got the purple beat. Supernoon could have blocked, but not blocking the right direction.
Oh, no cancel after that, and we see the interrupt from Supernoon. Starting to read these flash kicks. Didn't get a big punish on it, but you know Supernoon's paying attention to it now. Bad read on the burst, still has a chance. We saw what happened last time.
Oh my goodness, not like this again. Nice throw. Gonna be able to wall splat and wall break for the kill. No, not yet. The Daro doesn't actually wall splat. Bro, not like this again. So close to a kill and does get it with the 2K. 2 round wins, 2 2Ks to finish it off. Feel like we're seeing a trend here. Good stuff from Supernoon, able to control that, especially after that chaotic second round, where he should have firmly had the game in his control.
The back and forth is really good, though. You can tell both of these players are really looking at what the other's doing, making adjustments on the fly.
Wow, that was a ridiculous whip punish on the air.
IB, tries to actually throw on it. Got hit, calls out the burst. Supernoon, I feel like on the ropes right now. Just because there's no longer a burst. Big damage, did not get the confirm, but no longer needed. Oh, this is gonna hurt, and the glass is shattered.
Ah, yeah, she do bleed. Razzo responding, bringing the crowd a little bit alive with it.
That 2K tried to start it off again.
Stopped in his tracks once more.
Oh, that was a punish. Wonder what that was. 2P almost got the counter hit. Supernoon ready with the throw.
Yeah, speaking of punishes, that minus 35K. Ooh, both these players show so much respect for each other's hitboxes. Oh, 2D from 3-point range.
Oh, the pressure. 2K this time. No more. Dash up. Oh, looking for the throw, I bet.
A little bit too close.
Too close, man.
I can't let you get close.
I can't let them get close.
Ooh, even the danger, that's how much he doesn't want to let them get close. Oh, cuts him off at the pass. It's counter hit, but no further combo, and a great challenge from Razzo. Not a great equalizer. A back turn, dashes up against the 2K. Oh, catches the flincher with a 5K and resets the throw. Razzo here to stay.
And I'm looking for the burst the whole time. Razzo with the read, the next level reads. You ain't gonna burst.
Nah.
You gonna eat this throw.
Waiting for the whiff and got the throw down. Starts the games, and the overhead is such a fat reward.
Oh, nice. I love seeing the far H used to control the neutral. Using that stance, gets the whiff.
The range on these 2Ds.
Oh, the mix in the corner. Oh, that is going to hurt.
Now we got plus frames. How are we gonna mix them here? Just dash up close edge, trying to catch him with a reverse beat. Clean back dash from Supernoon, gets out of the block string.
I think we saw a late 5P right there to answer the air throws coming from Razzo in that exact same situation. BRC out, ready for the read, dash up close S, but you're still stuck in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Supernoon really wanted the cross under, but he doesn't get it and takes advantage of that whip. Razzo knew.
The intel. The 5K whiff punish. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no meter to make that one safe. Noon's going to take the corner for himself.
Counter hit, close S. This is not good. What's the setup? He's going to break the wall? Okay.
We got 50% tension and positive bonus. We're going to use this meter. Just get slowed down in the overhead. Catches the backdash. Again, Noon just trying to escape by any means necessary. Knows he has the meter on his side. What a tech throw.
Ready for the jump throw this time. RC keeps the pressure. Backdash after the faultless. Lands Razzo in the corner. Nice movement to avoid it all. Gets the 5K confirmed with the whip punish again.
When you see Noon still blocking low on the back turn as well.
Oh, you might be dead.
I don't think it's going to go through the wall.
And you got to hold the big fireball after. Can chip out here if done properly. Lots of meter for faultless defense, but it's not going to be enough to save your life. Razzo once again.
Very smart round in there right there as well on that delay. Just sending out the S fireball so quick. Now Razzo on the verge of making losers finals.
Oh wow, man.
Beautiful dash out again right there, not letting the explosion bully.
Bro, the crowd is coming alive.
Yeah. They're feeling Razzo. That is their hero right now. And
big
again,
counter hit.
I'm telling you, that 5H guard stance manipulation.
Yo, I like this. Wall break on top of it. Supernoon still with the burst though.
Yeah, especially with the lows on Ram. Loves to exploit it, but if you cancel early, you get hit by the guard point attack. Now we got corner game for Supernoon. Fakes the overhead and tries to go low. You see to cover the whip throw. What we gonna do?
Double PRC.
This is my corner. You see the FD trying to keep him out of Berserker Slash range.
Oh, what a 6P. Keeping the corner in control.
Wow, what a bet by Noon.
Defense, BRC forward, looking for something. Jumps out of the corner.
Great discipline right there, but the 5H long distance again. Double up on that.
Yo, set point Razzo?
I'm telling you, nobody has better for heavy slashes in the game. Razzo is so legit.
The 5K whip punish doing numbers right now. Meaty here.
Ooh, caught him from long distance on the low as well. Noon thought he was out of range on the FD blocks.
Glass broken. This next decision could cost Supernoon his tournament life. Burst is still there though. Dash up, tries to go for the throw. Burst high, and that is gonna be it. The end is nigh. Supernoon out of the tournament. Intel's Razzo moving on.
I love how high level these players are getting so fast, man.
It's
you see
crazy.
right there, the bait on the burst with the RC up, but the fact that Supernoon didn't do it, Razzo just backed up and showed him the fireball, right? Showed him something to get him to burst and stayed out of range while doing it. Beautiful play.
You know, we've seen it a little earlier too. We see Razzo use Turbulence, so because it doesn't give you the hard knockdown anymore, but it's still an amazing tool at baiting burst. People burst too early, that Turbulence is actually going to let you recover and you get the full punish. This time we saw the fireball punish on it, and I love that. The updrift burst bait is such a good thing to do with Leo.
Yeah, I mean, calculated, really just in the zone right there. Razzo made sure that they had every step that Supernoon could have possibly took covered.
Well, regardless, good games all around. Supernoon out of the tournament. Yo, can y'all make some noise for Supernoon? We'll be going home. Still what a showing. Definitely one of the homies. You already know it's a pleasure to even talk about your matches. Go back. I want to see the tweet. I need to make sure. We need to check the Twitter. I'm going to check the Twitter soon. But
tweeting during your outro, just like the intro? No? Okay.
Before we go anywhere, we're going to take a look at the bracket to see where we stand in this top 8 for Guilty Gear Strive. We see Hotashi versus Razzo will be the losers finals to see who goes up to fight. Waiting in grand finals, none other than Mr. Tenacity, Jonathan Tene himself, and that is going to be the end of this tournament. We're going to have a winner. We don't know who it's going to be just yet because we still got some contestants remaining.
Man, thank you all for joining us so far. We're going to crown a CEO champion when we get back from a quick break. You already know what it is. Don't go a damn place. And welcome back to CEO 2022. This is the main event. This is Guilty Gear Strive. And we have arrived at Tasty Steve.
Heaven or hell.
What's it going to be for our competitors? We got one more being sent to hell and one more getting a chance at heaven and that crowning to be CEO champion. We are at Losers Finals. a rivalry upon rivalries here. We've had so many actually for the tail of the tape. Jonathan, Tene, and Razzo, Apologyman and Hotashi, FlashMetroid, Supernoon, K7, Showoff, and Solstice. These amazing players have given us an immaculate top 8, and we have arrived at 3 remaining.
You know, we look at a lot of these matchups, and I know we got like the Leos, we got the Rams, but seeing how these players kind of revolve around the different matchups between them, even though it's the same characters, the different players, the fact that they're able to pick up on some of the individual player tendencies and then win, that's what I'm here for, because we definitely see these guys evolving time and time again. Speaking of which, this is definitely kind of this is another one of these matches we've already seen. We've seen the Hotashi go up against the Leos. I know he has the experience, but however, Razzo has so much experience themselves. So it's really, really a clash of the Titans right here.
You know, when we talked about Supernoon and Apologyman being a team kill, but different sponsors, this is another situation like that.
Yeah.
If you remember back at Red Bull Kumite, when we finally got some international competition coming to the States for Guilty Gear Strive, Hotashi and Razzo traveled out to grind against all of them. Those two together, as well as sparring against each other. These two have faced each other so many times in Strive and have built their skill upon each other's sparring.
Well, with that being said, I like to cause a little trouble, so I'm going to ask CEO. We're in Florida. If you guys would like Razzo to win, make some noise. You better not betray your boy Hotashi. This is another important question. If you would like Hotashi to take it, make some noise. Ooh, you guys are divided. I like it. They're going to fight in the parking lot. It's going to be great. Real Guilty Gear hours, baby.
Let's go. The fighting games never stop.
All right, here we go. Y'all know what time it is. Losers finals. Somebody's going home. It's going to be third place.
Yes.
But it's going to be one of them. Let's go.
And Hotashi and Razzo here. The last time they met was DreamHack Dallas Grand Finals, where Hotashi had the winner's side advantage and Razzo 3-1 and then 3-0'd them. So 6-1 total last time they faced each other with stakes like this on the line.
Offline Guilty Gear Strive, here we go. First to 3, y'all know the deal.
Ooh, Hotashi already starting off nice and easy. Full far S sequence. I like that burst from Razzo as well. Not going to eat the damage because of it, but wow, that 2S level 2 blood is ridiculous.
Yeah, and that guard point stance kind of goes off the window when you got level 2 blood, because that 2S is going to be a problem at all times. Yeah, that's not real anymore. So if you wake up and you get that throw, you got to be a lot more specific with that timing, if even doing it at all.
Yeah, exactly. As Steve put it, with that recovery from 2D, you can't get that Berserker / meaty plus frame anymore. Oh, baited out in there. I'm not even going to let him touch the ground.
The glide, the finger roll.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for. I needed the glide reference.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the challenge on the Fukio back.
Look at this pressure. Close S and then stops the dash with the 5P. Hotashi.
Oh, trying for a little OTG shenanigan right there, but instead, gonna come in half, but drops it early. Damn, no fear from Razzo.
Drift up on the RC. Wow.
Too far out of range. Now Razzo gonna get their game going. Ooh, the 5K whip punish, the jump H conversion. Berserker slash just gets countered, but a back throw finally from Hotashi. That's what he wanted for so long.
BRC forward calls out the burst. You're not the only one that can bait a burst. Hotashi taking that first game.
We know about those sword normals from Nagoriyuki, right? So all hitbox, no hurtbox on the end of them, not even worrying about the burst.
Quick game 1.
Wow, starting off with a 2S from Razzo. Felt like Hotashi would get close.
Kind of the same situation we saw right there. Far S, maybe to stop the bleeding on the blood gauge.
Okay, got the counter hit, but no conversion from Razzo. Players still getting used to that.
Oh, somebody is getting close to popping.
Hotashi, though, we talked about how expertly he manages that blood meter. But right now, my man's just trying to find an escape to the corner, and this is one way to do it. Not a healthy way, though.
Still alive, though, and meter on top of it. Counter hit confirmed on the 5P. Gonna save the burst, 100%.
Good stuff from Hotashi right there. Discipline, didn't let his emotions get the best of him. Go to the next round with burst intact. Oh my goodness, the hesitation. The Shizu was there that time. Razzo maybe looking to throw just a little bit too late.
5K stops the approach. 2P to answer back.
Oh, Hotashi, that's a signature Hotashi move right there. Not moving an instant, try for the instant block, but still too far for the throw. Oh, the walk back to make you reach.
Yo, big damage here. Spin that. Oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt. And the glass is cracked.
Razzo applying that offensive pressure. Big jump from the H.
Yo, really?
Hotashi burst out. Nothing found.
Yo, the jump H caught the burst? Wait, what?
Ooh, okay.
Burst baited it out with the jump H, and that's crazy. They actually changed the hitbox on the jump H, and I'm like, what do you use it for now? The fact that that was the usage. Wait, I'm learning. The intel is real. The intel is real.
Again with Razzo, right? Always so many strats to copy because they're so innovative on the character.
Yeah.
They always
yes.
explore on the forefront, the pioneer of tech. Wow, we're seeing an intro rock in the game too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
See,
okay,
everything, you can't say it, man. It's like the curse. They hear us.
Oh my goodness, Hotashi feeling a little frisky, but pays for it with the 5K conversion. I like the burst. Keep them locked in the corner when you can.
Nice whiff punish there. I love the patience. Wow, a whiff punish with the 5K against the 6H. All right. Meaty.
Ooh, the IBFD, get away from me, please.
Oh, almost got the counter hit confirm. Another IB throw. Hotashi's IBs. I'm trying to go there.
It's an IB.
Throw, get in this corner.
Nah, back throw of 87. Oh no, we write about these incidences in the history books.
All right, what's the move? Oh, 2S, bro. You gotta respect the level 2.
Oh, we out here. Razzo really thirsty for this heart.
Backdash on the 2S. Yo. See, this is how you accidentally get clipped. Swinging at this ring.
Oh, that was a perfect bait, Razzo!
Oh my God, that was sick.
The fireball
Oh my
following
God.
up. It's never your turn, boy. Oh, Razzo even looked at him right there and said, yeah, you like that one. That was a sick
actually
nod.
godlike.
That was ridiculous right there, covering every which way. Oh, and then again, checking the Fukio.
Gotta be careful there. Faultless for a little bit, and now back to this pressure from Hotashi. Punish on, yeah, you gotta be careful doing that now. Looking for the pop. 5K.
Yes, all day from Hotashi, covering the whip. Oh, he tried to bait it.
That was godlike. Big combo coming up if possible. Yeah, there it is. And you got the corner mix. Hold the guard break. PRC.
Oh my goodness, Razzo.
Jump D, double 2K on the clash out of the corner. 2S5H to answer back. And I'm going to tell you right now, the wits Hotashi had right there, because that's a scary situation to be in the corner.
Extremely impressive defense from Hotashi to not flinch, given all that overwhelming offense.
Also, speaking of the awareness, big counter hit. Jumps out this time, not sure what they were looking for.
It finds the second level of blood, but just as he reached it, Razzo closed the distance.
Good blocking on the overhead, but still. Throw into the corner. Hotashi loves the 6K whiff, gets the meaty close S. PRC.
Oh, the delayed air backdash to avoid the bite when he landed.
Oh,
Razzo is ridiculous right now.
Oh, you're dead. Rah!
I cannot believe they delayed the air backdash to avoid the throw.
You know, Razzo, that's not the first time I've seen Razzo do that,
Yeah.
and I've seen some of the craziest conversions
They're so
from
good.
that.
They're so
Yo,
good.
shout outs to Razzo. The intel is real. They had to sponsor him.
Yeah, almost definitely.
Had to sponsor
The
them.
processing power is too ridiculous. Way too ridiculous. i9s, i11s on this bad boy. Even the Moist sponsored, I haven't got those yet.
Right?
That's the
Yo,
2000 processors.
The Razzo chants from way in the back. I hear you, CEO.
Oh, most definitely. They're on the verge of crowning themselves a grand finals appearance.
All right. Razzo still going strong. Hotashi in a meditative state.
Yes, sir.
Will it work?
Trying to stay calm, cool, and collected here. Knows he's in a dire spot. But you can't play like you are, right? Back against the wall. That could be the most dangerous Hotashi we've seen.
Ooh.
Speaking of danger, Razzo started it off with a 99-second flash kick.
The dash forward flash kick on top of that.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh, let me see you use that.
Yeah, boy, that guard point. Wait a minute, 6H. Tries to get a reaction from Razzo. They don't take the bait. Oh no. This can lead to a wall. This can lead to a wall crack. There it is. Berserker gets the wall break, meter positive advantage, but Nago already has plenty of meters, so you can't get hit. BRC, I got it too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, all the Fukios jump the avoidance. These players playing out of their minds right now. Tries to bait the burst. Razzo doesn't give it to him. Very disciplined. Flash kicks the 2S.
Meaty. No, goes for the close S. OTG backdash, not gonna work. BRC forward. Floating down. I'm chilling.
Yes, we're staying alive.
I'm
for now.
chilling. Yo,
Look at
Hotashi, I'm
Hotashi.
chilling.
Oh my goodness. So confident in his reactions. The crowd's going crazy with both the players just walking at each other.
Yo. Life pretty close right now. We better watch that 2S.
Look
Watch
at
your
this.
toes. 35 seconds left on the clock.
The respect shown with how much this is on the line.
Yo, you see my man Leo
Oh,
snap
the 2D cuts it off and the burst awareness. Razzo has all the answers.
Did you see Leo with the snap? Ugh. Oh, jumps out. I love the defensive option with the 5P. Razzo eats a jump H from Nago, stuck in the corner. Oh, gets the command throw the whiff, but not ready. The double 2P. Oh, big 2H.
I wonder if that was the backdash bug on that second backdash from Razzo. I think they wanted to backdash into regular dash button. Unfortunate for them, but Hotashi capitalizing on
That
it
is
in
gonna
full.
hurt. Oh, you might be dead. Oh, you're pretty close. Pretty close, living on a prayer.
Beyblade slightly was timed, but Hotashi, yeah, he has some of that blood gauge draining, so not in range of popping again. Oh yeah, he had to stay safe that time, but he committed to the 2H too early. Oh my goodness, all these stances.
Yo. The IBFD working out, jumping over the clones, avoiding the jump D. Oh my God, not that time.
Finally finds the mark.
I like how Ren just wiping off his head like a preacher over
Bro,
here. My
I
man
know.
is acting like he's preaching to the choir right now.
You already know.
Oh, big counter hit, tries to hit a button after that Berserker. You can't do that. Catches the backdash with the back turn 5K.
Razzo's feeling it right now. We had neutral, but the positive is on their side. Oh, the Fukio's back.
Bruh.
Spilling a lot of blood, though. That is definitely a pop backdash. Avoids it. This is going to be a big punish.
Dead.
Razzo in grand finals.
Razzo cashing it in, getting the win, and going to grand finals. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
And Hotashi, I love the sportsmanship right there. Like we said, these are two warriors that have sparred against each other constantly
Yeah,
to
that's
get
true.
as good as
Big
they
true.
are right now. They want Razzo to enjoy the moment, and my goodness, so much momentum is on their side right now. The crowd is on their side. The way they're playing is ridiculous. Oh man, this is gonna be an incredible grand finals.
Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm stealing all of this. All of this tech is coming home with me. And I hope you guys at home are enjoying this CEO 2022 Top 8 Strive action. Yo, CEO, you guys enjoying this Strive? Make some noise. Let the people at home know.
And now the storylines continue, Steve, because we get Razzo versus Jonathan Tene, the rematch. That's what we saw in winter semifinals. The only person Razzo has fallen to is that Sato Master.
Somebody get that May out of here. I don't like the way that looks. That anchor can't be, that can't be a regularly sanctioned anchor that they brought in here. I'm gonna tell you right
It's a
now.
danger to everyone around them.
It's a danger to everybody. Can they summon dolphins? Is that a real?
Hey, I don't even want to go there.
But no, man, it's been quite the evening so far for this Guilty Gear Strive, and we've now arrived at our grand finals. Razzo, coming from the loser side, going to be taking on Jonathan Tene as our last match of the day, our last set for Guilty Gear Strive of the day, as we take a look back at the bracket to see the tail of the tape, how we got here. You've been here through most of it, but let's just start with Jonathan taking it 3-1 over Razzo, like Ringe already mentioned, 3-0 over Hotashi, who we just saw Razzo defeat. But let's look at Razzo coming from that other side. It's not really easy, I feel like, fighting Zato. I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to be
definitely
easy
not.
at all, bro.
Definitely not. And historically, as we mentioned, Jonathan Tene tends to have the better results up against Razzo.
Yep.
We saw that play out again here in winter semifinals. However, I don't think Razzo has ever had this momentum, ever had this much crowd support. The energy is so far in their corner at the moment. Jonathan Tene does have a set advantage, and he might need it up against what Razzo's bringing.
Yeah, Razzo going down early to that loser side. However, staying alive, making it back to this grand finals. And now we got what we have sitting in front of you. Grand finals.
Oh my goodness, man. Two incredible Guilty Gear Strive players. I want to give a shout out to all the Guilty Gear Strive players that couldn't make it as well. You know, Tempest, Umi Show, our grand final was a combo breaker. Two incredible players, but we are crowning a new major champion, a new CEO champion.
For the last time, CEO, I want to talk to you. I got a question. If you think Jonathan Tene is going to take it, make some noise. Yo, what about Razzo? Is Razzo going to be the champ? Make some noise. Oh, they sound confident.
Yeah, they want Razzo to take this home. Jonathan Tene already looking good to start the set, though. Jonathan Tenacity with the winner side grand finals advantage, but a 5B. Don't dash in on me.
Oh, and Jonathan Tene's wake-up throws have been spectacular.
Ridiculous, honestly, and you gotta have those. As Zato baits out the YRC, that should be the first round with a clean amorphous. Oh yes.
Oh
the
man, the
damage.
after death.
Yeah. Kills you
Bit
two
through the
times.
boat, bro. Bit through the boat.
Push your consciousness back.
What a whiff punish. 5P trades right there. Makes it a little better situation for Jonathan Tene. Still spending a lot of that little Eddie gauge.
You already know Razzo trying to maneuver their way around this, but that jump D still works on Leo. The late overhead getting it, and the drill's just eating him, but that's a better damage starter than it was previously. So eating the drill is not as effective as it once was. When you see that 2S, it's a free flash kick every time.
Backdash, there's the throw again. Jonathan Tene.
Ooh, trying to bait out the purse, being super safe about it. BRC got 100 tension.
Oh, the
FD
2K
caused
chase.
that 5H to whiff as well. Oh no, no more meter for Jonathan. You got to battle. Honestly, my man is backdashing for everything.
Uh-oh. Faultlessing out. Nice block on the 5D. Still alive, Razzo. Far as, yeah, that invite to hell, man, really does change up the ground game. The hitbox kind of crazy on it, too.
Yeah, and Jonathan Tene stepping up, staying in control. Not concerned about the crowd, not concerned about the momentum.
Oh, counter hit.
That was beautiful. Cancel in the 2D to hit Zato after killing the Eddie.
Yeah, that was a big part of that exchange. Getting past the little Eddie. Uh-oh.
Oh, the hezzy right there.
Yes, had the 2S, could have confirmed into something. Oh, wow, that oppose was dangerously close to hitting.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness, the jump D. Once he saw Razzo was taken to the skies, gets that second hit, appears full conversion now. Actually has the sword as well. This is not over.
Reset on the Eddie gauge. This is not good. You gotta hold this.
Oh, and he does find the dust once more. 20 frame overhead, kissing you on the forehead and kissing you goodbye.
Yo, Jonathan Tene not letting Razzo get anything started here. This is...
Yeah, it's looking rough for Razzo. So much momentum, but it's getting shut down by the Zato play right now. You see that nullifying the projectile, putting
nice
the frog out.
5P. Oh, the stand H. Big combo here. Not going to keep the corner. Goes back for the turbulence. No hard knockdown. Nice confirm again. You going to spin that? No.
Still ready, holding onto the meter. Wants to make Jonathan pay for his
you're
back
hella
dash.
dead.
Oh,
my
it's not even
God.
close to survival.
Knock the body in the church.
Oh,
2S.
try to get CQC going right there. Oh my goodness, what a response from Jonathan. Knew the projectile was coming, countered it perfectly.
Look at the damage right here already on Razzo's bar. This is not going to be easy. 5P to stop the approach. Here comes the S fireballs.
Oh yeah, actually no, recovered in time. Didn't get punished on the 2B.
But now you got to hold all this pressure. Little Eddie gone again, but the meter positive bonus is still there for Jonathan Tene.
Yeah, almost built 50% tension with it. Oh no, actually got clipped by both hits of Pierce. This is going to be close if he uses Amorphous. I think that is a 2-0 lead for Jonathan Tene.
Quick 2-0. Razzo in trouble right now. Jonathan Tene doing such a great job. If you see the difference here is that Leo is not getting anything started in a lot of situations, and Jonathan is doing such a good job of resetting the neutral and going back to these 5Ps.
Yeah.
Using the meter to make sure Eddie gauge is not an issue is one of the best things in this matchup. Having to deal with little Eddie versus Zato is all a part of the matchup. You need to get rid of it before you do anything, and I can tell you Jonathan's not letting that happen.
Exactly, like with the Pierce minimalized gap like that with
Yes.
the frame, and he always just moves Eddie back
Just a little bit.
Just a little
Because
bit.
I'm hit in my head. I'm like, there it is. Oh God, I got hit.
exactly.
I was like, I got hit right there.
And that is what has been plaguing so many players in this patch playing against Zato.
But here we go. Last chance for Razzo. Razzo needs your support, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last opportunity coming from loser's side. You got to run it back 3 times.
Oh my goodness, the round start 2D. A rare option from Zato, but it does work out in certain instances. Immediate burst from both sides.
Oh, they got to fight it out now.
That takes the OTG damage right there, wants the corner. Has been confident fighting it out without little Eddie.
Great placement on that fireball right there. Tried the dash, gets clipped by the invite to hell. PRC to get the corner, opposed to set it up.
Yep, still maintaining the corner pressure. Wow, throws him out of the ground. You ain't going nowhere. Another back throw, Steve.
Bro, I
don't know how
told you,
this
Jonathan
happens.
Tene's throws on wake up or just in general reaction while you're dashing up has been phenomenal this entire day.
Oh, actually does straight with a little ace, so that's a chance. Saw the Pierce. Yeah, I don't know if they were waiting for a second to see exactly what it was.
I love the tech right there. You go for the 2S with cancel into an even stronger move, get a full carry combo, but none of that matters. Jonathan Tene on tournament point versus
goodness.
Razzo.
So close to crowning himself CEO champion, taking home that belt. Will he do it? Oh, what a tech throw right there. The defense is immaculate. Jonathan, yeah, that Pierce, you just can't do anything about it from that range, and then once you can, he cancels it into any drills.
Okay. OTG with the close S. Defense looking solid.
Huge
Stand
5-8.
H, yeah. Opposed gonna save. Frog gonna whiff.
Yeah, it does take it down, but this is a big counter hit. Yeah, the Eddie-less combo. Some damage to Pierce, even stuffing the beginning of that. Tried the challenge finally. Oh my goodness, Amorphous. Jonathan Tene is your CEO 2022 Guilty Gear Strive champion.
And that's gonna do it no matter how hard you try. The king just couldn't get it done. Ridge already up out of his seat. Jonathan Tene making it look easy.
He did all that momentum in Razzo's side. The crowd, the play, they were looking like lightning was coming out of Razzo's eyes. I thought they were in the zone, but Jonathan puts a stop to all that, shuts it down, and the mission is complete.
Mission complete. Nah, that was really, really tough,
For the
though.
green team, where are you? Oh, yeah, you got to say what's up to the goons.
Going
you know
over
what
to
it is.
Jake Ryan or K7 over there.
is,
Super.
baby.
Yo, everybody's over there showing love to Jonathan Tene.
Yeah, hold my weapon, please. Too much blood on this right now.
Guys, what a top 8 for Guilty Gear Strive. And I'm going to tell you right now, I love seeing the representation from all across NA. We had a lot of coastal matches, bro, and I love seeing that. Lets me know Guilty Gear Strive is alive and strong in NA. I love it, bro.
Oh my goodness, yeah, man. The level of competition that we see in NA, so good.
It is.
I mean, everywhere is grinding the hell out of Guilty Gear Strive. Everybody wants to be the best. Today we had an NA showcase, but just around the corner is the international competition as well. Strive, ridiculous.
Look, Strive, I'm telling you right now, you know, Guilty Gear is a game near and dear to my heart. I love to see the new players. I love everybody coming into it. I love seeing everybody participate, man. Shout outs to the Can Opener series, bro. I'll be watching that every Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? I love that people are participating in this game from all walks of different video games. But now we got a new CEO 2022 champion, Jonathan Tene with the Zato. I don't want to hear you talk stuff about how weak Zato is, by the way. But this is why I love to see it, man. The evolution of the competition between these players, it just keeps going up higher and higher.
Absolutely, man. Jonathan Tenacity.
Tenacity. He
Making
needs to put that on a jersey. I'm going to just be real.
You
He
know?
needs to put that on a jersey. I'm going to just be real.
Man, I love this dude, bro. He's been grinding out Zato from the very beginning. Even when he was rocking the Soul, he always had the pocket Zato. So it's good and near and dear to my heart as well. So, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better CEO, to be quite honest.
Look, well, this is, once again, like you pointed out, this is only one of the stops, man. I can't wait to see what happens because I feel like this is the first time we're actually going to get to see it. Evo is going to be ridiculous for Guilty Gear Strive. I now know, I mean, I already knew, but the NA competition, strong. I like it. I want to see what happens when we bring in that international aspect to see what they bring to the table, too.
And, bro, Evo in August, and then we saw CEO Taku in September.
CEO
That's
Taku.
the first stop on the Arc Revo tour, bro.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.
Yes, Strive and DNF.
Yo, look, it's a good time to be an anime fan. I tell you
Huge.
what.
Like I said at the beginning, who thought Guilty Gear would make it this far, baby?
Bruh, I was always a believer. I've been there in the trenches for years after many years. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see that we're here, and we got so many players out here indulging in this Guilty Gear.
It looked great for sure, man. Like you said, so many avenues of gameplay. We got the NRS, has the anime, has the Street Fighter, has everybody converging on Guilty Gear. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, look, with that being said, I know you're tired of hearing us gush. Let's, for a second, wait. We're going to send it to the spring,
Wait, I
but
think
not
you're
just
waiting.
now. Not just now. We're just going to wait. I blame Spencer for that. Anyways, no, but in all honesty, though, it really is good to see this kind of competition come out. We got a new game on the horizon, and by that I mean Guilty Gear Strive is that game. We got a new season for it as well. I'm going to let Ringe do it this time because I don't want to get hit by the mix-up again.
All right, everyone, let's crown our champions and celebrate our competitors. Throw it to the stage to find out who was the CEO 2022 champion.
All right, guys, what'd you think of Guilty Gear Top 8? All right, well, with that said, in 7th place, give it up to one of my good friends for over 20 years now, FlashMetroid. Also in 7th place, last year's champion, give it up to K7 Showoff. And in 5th place, he may not have won, but he is now sponsored by Red Bull, Bisco, so give it up to Apologyman. Also in 5th place, give it up to Solstice. In 4th place, give it up to Supernoon. In 3rd place, give it up to Moist Hotashi. In 2nd place, give it up to Intel Razzo. And your CEO 2022 Guilty Gear Strive champion, give it up to Jonathan Tene.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for an amazing top 8. Everybody in the arena, all of our players for the whole Guilty Gear Strive tournament. It was a pleasure to bring y'all the action. And once again, Steve, before we gotta get out of here, I gotta thank you for getting me into Guilty Gear in the first place, baby. You are the responsible man for
that's
that.
like, look, I'll take all responsibility for that, man. Y'all know I love Guilty Gear. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in to CEO 2022. Thank you guys for tuning in to all these amazing games. It's actually been ridiculous. It's happy to be back outside.
Yes.
We already got the next announcement. CEO Taku for more anime action. Jesus, that trailer was actually ridiculous. I got to give it to you, Jabali. It was actually damn good. But also, Evo coming up as well. You're going to get a lot more Guilty Gear Strive action. But with that being said, until next time, I'll see you at the next one. Ringe, thank you again. Shout outs to all the FGC fans, and I'm going to see you at the next one. Make some noise. We out of here.
rock and roll.